big green red button.
All right.
Oh, you better be ready now.
Go!
Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy podcast. I am Michael, and I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm on a cough if I don't do this.
Good way to start that show off.
Absolutely. We are here with our Tuesday Night Live show, which doesn't have a name because we just do random stuff all the time. But I think tonight we're going to be playing an RPG called Muscles and Miracles, which is a hack of Lasers and Feelings, which I've never played that either, but I've heard a couple podcasts. I think it'll be pretty easy. So we're going to go around the table, say hi, who we are, and then you're actually going to have the opportunity, punishment, of watching us create characters at the same time, and then we're going to jump into the game. So again, my name is Michael. You can find me on the Twitters at the RPG Academy. To my left is our newest IRL faculty member, Tom. Tom, say hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on? It's good to be here.
It's nice to finally have you here live in studio.
That's right.
So what do you think of the place?
Yeah, and it's to see the man behind the curtain. It's like that Wizard of Oz moment. It's been pulled back.
There's nothing there.
That's right. Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
So where can people find your Twitters if you do Twitters?
You can find me at BezcarTom.
What does that mean? Have a meaning behind that?
Come on, man. That's Boba Fett's or Mandalorians. It's what the mineral that their armor's made out of.
Oh, best.
I went through I went through a kick when I was a kid, you know. So.
All right.
So yeah.
But you hung with it.
I did. And so once you have a brand, you just have to stay with it. There's no going back.
No, I change mine every few years.
So.
The other thing I'll mention for anyone who doesn't know, again, Tom has been somewhat faculty adjacent for a while.
Yeah, I've known you guys for
quite a while.
Yeah.
You came to the first Academy.
I did, in the woods with the vultures, the infamous vultures.
Actually, I remember.
Oh, hail the vultures.
You said before that I tricked you into coming.
Yeah. So I got to explain this real quick.
Yeah.
So I was new to D&D, brand new. I was like, what is this thing all about? I need to find other people. All right. I needed to find my people. So I started looking up on Meetup. I found a local meetup, Cincinnati Adventurers Guild, here local. And I show up, and there's like 5 people there. And Michael's there. And Michael hands me a business card. And I'm like, why is this guy handing me a business card?
Must be legit.
With his podcast. And so, exactly. I was like, this guy's got to be legit. And he's like, hey, we've got a convention coming up. It's in the woods. And I was like, sure, you know what? I'm going to go hang out with a bunch of strangers and play games that I have no idea how to play. And now, here we are.
Yeah, that's funny. That's the only time I've ever gone to any of those Adventurer League meetings.
Yeah.
And he was there simply because
That's
I was
right.
trying to promote the podcast and Catacon.
It was fate.
It was.
That's right.
And you've been, again, part of the crew more or less in some ways since, and you've also been doing a lot of work with the Rook, which is a local game cafe down in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And not really affiliated with us, but you've been kind of organizing their monthly RPGs for a while now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of a community organizer here in Cincinnati for RPGs. I saw that we needed more of them here, so I reached out to the Rook. I had some friends who worked down. It's a really cool board game bar cafe that we have. I said, hey, you want to let me run some RPGs here? And they said, sure, bring some people and run some games. And now we're averaging about 35, 40 people every month to just come out and play a bunch of games. So it's a good time.
I ran Fantasy Age last week, and then I'm going to be running Marvel Super Heroic at the end. It's technically 2 in June, I think, or does that work out? Or?
No, it's usually, we always do it the last Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
So,
Feels like it wasn't that long ago.
I know, it wasn't.
Early in June.
Yep.
All right, and then to his left, to my front, with the catty-cornered camera, sorry, that's the best we could do, is Brad. Brad, say hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight?
Doing well. So you're going to be running the game.
I am.
You said you've never actually played or ran this game before.
No. It's going to be a first time for everybody here.
So
Like every other Tuesday Night Live, it's going to be fun.
So what was the impetus then? Why pick this game if it's something you've never ran or played before?
Well, the honest answer is we were like, oh, what are we going to do tonight? And I had it on my drive, and I'm like, we'll try this. I can pull this off, and here we are.
All right, and then to his left, to my right, last but not least, is Ryan. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody, it's Ryan, otherwise known as Teleporta on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to give your Twitter.
At Force and Destiny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think I need to ask you where that comes from.
I have no idea where that comes from.
Exactly. All right, I'm sorry. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, back to me. Yes, Ryan.
Twitter.
We already covered the Twitter. We're going to be playing Muscles and Miracles, and my first time tonight with Brad too. So we'll see how this goes.
All right, and then one last thing before we get into the actual game, I want to remind everyone once again that we are still having a Twitch follower contest or drive, I guess, as you would say. When we get to 500 Twitch followers, we're currently at 282. I'm going to give away a copy of the D&D Rules Cyclopedia from Drive-Thru RPG. It's a print-on-demand copy. It's about $30. Whoever wins, will draw randomly from our 500 followers at that time, and I'll mail it to you. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and follow us on Twitch. Tell your friends, get us to 500, and we can give this away.
That's a big book.
It is a big book. It's an awesome book, full of nostalgia. I will probably be running something along that vein soon in some capacity or another.
So you're going to break out AD&D second edition again and go for it?
Oh, no, last time we ran second edition, it was awful. I'm hoping that this will be better than that, but again, it was probably more my fault than the system. But anyway, we're here to talk about muscles and miracles. So Brad, kick us off. What are we doing first?
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off. Oh, yes, we are going to start off.
This is a signal for
one of the reindeer
we
games
decided to do beforehand.
That we forgot about already.
Yeah, they decided to just do everything on my first night.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So we're going to do an improv game called 10 Things. If you have watched or listened to any of our detention episodes, you're probably already familiar with it. But it's just sort of a light warm-up game. And the idea is that we're going to give each other prompts one at a time. And the person who receives the prompt is supposed to try to come up with 10 examples of whatever we are asking for. The point of the game is immediacy. So it doesn't matter if the answers make sense at all. You just try to get to 10 as fast as possible. So Tom, since you are first, or you're the guest, I will give you the choice. Do you want to go first and rip the Band-Aid off, or do you want to go last and kind of see how the game works?
I think I've listened to enough episodes where you guys, I just want to get it over with.
Okay.
Just give me my prompt, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So we'll just kind of go around this.
Okay.
Way. So Tom, give me 10 Twitter handles you would have picked if Beskar was not available.
Star Wars Tom.
1.
At Star Wars Tom. At Cool Tom.
2.
At similar vein, Pretentious Tom.
3.
All right, and we're gonna go with Tom Destroyer.
4.
Tom C.
5.
Tom Cool Kid Cantwell, because I was like 14 when I made a Twitter. All right, and then we're gonna go with Tom this Twitter Tom. Oh, Twitter Tom. That's a good. Oh, Twitter Tom. That's a good one. All right, 7. Tom.
8.
That's it. Yeah, it's Tom. All right. We'll go with Mott. That's Tom backwards.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
it's kind of cool. All right, and then 4, the final. Tom. The final. That's it.
Final.
Tom
There it is.
Tom the final is the final.
Tom the final.
Those are 10 things.
Man, that is man. I feel like if you were to like give me like a solid 30 minutes and I can write down a good article and everything, man. Okay.
When I do this in audio form, I always cut out some of my pauses.
Yeah.
It sounds like I just
Oh, I'm telling you.
That's how you do it.
It's not just that. He does other stuff.
Oh,
All right.
All right. So you will give Brad a prompt.
Okay. Brad.
I'm ready. Actually, I'm not ready, but go ahead.
Okay. No,
Hit me with it.
That's fair. I see that you're wearing a Ghostbusters shirt.
Who are you going to call?
Who are you going to call? All right. If the Ghostbusters weren't busting ghosts, what would they be busting?
Footlongs.
Right.
Okay, so we got footlongs. We got
one.
we got one. That's it. Dust. They'd be busting flat tires. Bad hair. Bad hairdos. The little tags that hang off the end of mattress that no one else is supposed to remove. They would be busting. They'd be busting down walls.
Oh yeah! All right.
Oh yeah! They would be meter mates, busting illegal parking.
7.
The rules of physics.
8.
And cheaters.
9.
And they would be busting. They'd be busting a move.
Oh, I Oh,
10.
She moved the whole time.
Yeah, sorry. I had to finish that.
Those are 10 things.
Those are 10 things.
It's pretty good.
All right.
All right, my turn to be in trouble.
All right, Ryan. Okay. What are your top 10 favorite Transformers that never made the comics?
Oh, they never made the comics?
That never made the comics.
Oh, I don't know, but well, see, the problem is I don't read the comics, but I'll give you my top 10 favorite Transformers. How's that? Can we make a? I don't do the comics.
I mean,
Top-
yeah,
top
basically
five.
just make them up.
Yeah.
So
Okay, all right. They never made the comics. Oh man, Beatbox,
1,
Mac,
2.
Oh,
Optimus Blonde.
Burner.
3.
I'm thinking of names, and all the real ones are coming to me. Skyfire. Let's see
4.
here. I don't think Braun was in there, and he's actually a real one.
5.
Lynx.
6.
Coming up with other names. How about Star Yeller,
7. There you go. There you go. Now you got it.
Yellow Jacket,
8.
R&B,
Smooth. All right.
and let's see here. 9 or
You got 9.
9? Oh man, how about Omega 1?
Omega
1, and those are 10
Those
things.
were 10 things. All right, pressure's on.
Oh man, all right.
It's like chess. Like when you're doing it, I'm like, I got a whole bunch of them.
I
Now
know
my
it's
turn.
rough. All right, Michael. So since we have new guest, a new faculty member here, Tom, with us tonight, give us 10 other people that you would like to play D&D or any other RPG with.
Oh, okay. Stephen King,
1.
George R.R. Martin, Benioff and Weiss. That counts as 2.
Pro.
Mark Hamill. See, now I'm blanking. Come on. Oh, this is awful.
Who's
The
it?
Ghost of Gary Gygax.
6.
6,
Ron Perlman.
7.
7,
Benicio del Toro.
8.
Ryan Johnson.
9,
And Ryan Reynolds.
10.
10. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Those are
I was
10
hoping you say
things.
Ron Reynolds. I was like, Deadpool, man.
Deadpool, we were talking about that before we got started. Awesome. Well, that was a terrible version of 10 things, but now we're ready to play some RPGs. So, Brad, take it away, sir.
All right. So tonight, as we said, we're going to play Muscles and Miracles, which is a hack of Lasers and Feelings, which, as I understand it, is pretty much a one-page RPG where you have lasers and feelings, and you do them. But tonight, we're going to have Muscles and Miracles. Muscles are, your physical or mundane things like hitting people with swords or acts of lifting. Miracles covers, magical tasks and your mental faculties, things like that. We're going to start off tonight by having our 3 players here create some characters. Don't worry, this should be super fast because you only get to make 6 choices.
Yep.
So, guys, you got to start off by choosing an origin for your character. If you would like, there are some suggestions on your character sheets. Otherwise, you can feel free to come up with your own origin.
All right, so I'm not first this time. All right.
That's right. We're going to make Ryan go first this time.
I'm gonna roll. There's 7, but I think I'll just roll a d6 and just whatever. I'll cancel one out. That way it's complete random because I've never played this before either. So we get a 4. 4 would be a halfling.
All right, I'm going to make up my own because I love Eberron so much. I'm going to be a Warforged.
Okay.
You're going to be a Warforged. All right. So I like what you're doing. So I'm going to also make up my own then, all right?
Okay.
And I'm going to be an Eladrian.
All right, so we have our races next.
All right.
Or our backgrounds or origins. Yeah, that's what we're talking
All right. So then, after you have selected your race, the next step is to choose your class.
Sorcerer dibs.
All right, we got a sorcerer.
I'm gonna take the knight. Just because a halfling knight is funny, why not?
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to go ahead and be a noble.
Noble. All right. Nice.
All right. Now comes well, sorry. Next, we choose a demeanor from your character, which is this is pretty much, you know, how you, I guess, your demeanor is what you know how people perceive you, I guess, or you know you present yourself.
So I will go last this time since I've jumped ahead, but I do want to say that Sheriff Jetsorian has joined us. So welcome to the Muscles and Miracles stream.
Hopefully you find this entertaining and
Oh,
not
he
at all
will. He
horrible.
will.
Tom?
All right, so I'm gonna be bourgeois and pretentious. All right, so I'm throwing 2 in there.
Okay, all right.
I'm an Eladrian noble. I expect nothing less. So.
All right.
I'm gonna take cautious, bordering on fearful, because you know, let's try to make this as goofy as possible.
I am going to go with curious. I'm a warforged. I don't understand humans and people who breathe and need air, so I like to try things and see how they work.
All
Just don't hold me by the neck.
Hair.
Okay,
Brad
great.
laughs because he got it.
Oh, Dark Discovery. Next is the
We hardly knew you.
one of the largest choices that we have to make, and this is where we will select your character's number. The number is the only stat you have in this game. It's a number between 2 and 5. High numbers means you're better at muscles, whereas low number means you are better at miracles. And just for you guys, for your knowledge, if you're using muscles to complete a task, you'll want to roll under your number. If you're using miracles, you want to roll over.
Okay.
So that's yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the trope that I'm a bad sorcerer, and I'm gonna pick a number for muscles, even though I'm gonna be doing sorcery stuff. So that'd be what, a 4, I guess.
Yeah, 3 is
So I'm gonna do
Mid.
4 because I'm a muscular warforged thing.
okay.
But I want to be a sorcerer, so.
I think I'm gonna. I don't. This is so funny. I have a hard time picturing a beefy halfling knight that's scared of everything.
Oh yeah, you. This is the best beefy boy. All right.
I mean, it's like this is bordering on Looney Tunes. So why not do a beefy halfling? Because that just looks funny. I picture a wrestler dwarf basically. And I forget what their name is. They have a name, kind of them. Let's go with. I'm going to go with 4 also.
4. All right. I believe in being bold and also finding your niche and sticking with it. I'm gonna be a 2.
Going 2. All right. I like it.
All right.
Commit.
Very good. Now we need cool fantasy names for you guys.
I'm going to be Trey, but that's because that was my job. I used to just hold things.
Trey.
Trey. Very nice. Very nice.
T-R-A-Y for those playing.
Oh,
Tom, Ryan, you guys got a name in mind?
I do. I'm going full ham, and we're gonna be Alred Ludon.
What's that last name again?
Ludon.
Udon.
Alred Ludon.
Alred Ludon.
All right.
Oh man.
You gonna be getting a nickname?
No, I will not be called Al.
Al. Ludlow.
Ludlow. I'm going to go with Morty the Bold.
Okay.
Morty the Bold. The brave halfling knight. Or the cautious halfling knight.
I guess brave would make more sense.
Oh, no.
Morty
no,
the Brave,
no.
the fearful halfling knight.
All right.
We'll stick with Bold.
And next, you guys need a character goal. And that is just your personal goal that we will try somehow to achieve during this game.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna start this and maybe we'll see what happens with you guys if you catch on. I want to find my I'm going a little bit Wizard of Oz here. I want to find my courage.
Put him up.
Yeah.
All right, our cautious halfling knight is going to try to find his courage.
And I'm going to go full Data from Star Trek Next Generation. I want to be a real boy. It's also a Pinocchio reference.
You want to be a real boy.
I want to be a real boy.
Boy. Hey, you've got no strings to hold you back. And Tom? I'm sorry, Alred.
Alred.
What about you?
That's right. Alred, his goal in life is to... It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. And he wants to live out the most cushy of journeys as possible. His goal would be to live a life of luxury.
I'm going to be carrying your stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Live the cushiest of journeys.
Yeah. So if there's a goal that I feel like, hey, this is going to be a nice trip. I'm going to go for it.
I have a
like
feeling
the
you're not going to be carrying
vacation.
his stuff. You're just going to be carrying him.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yeah.
do no walking on this journey.
You're going to
We'll
be
have a
doing a lot of
palanquin by the
tray.
time we're done with this.
Is that,
Excellent.
what was it called? A palanquin?
Yes,
Yeah.
palanquin.
I'll have one of mine just on my shoulders.
All right, you guys have some gear that is listed on your sheet underneath there. That's just for your reference. I'm not going to be too much of a stickler for what you got. If you have it and it makes sense, and I'll be mostly okay with it. And then the last thing you guys need to do is you need to pick 2 strengths for your party.
Okay.
This is something you should do together.
We will do this together.
First off, what is the name of your adventuring party?
Oh.
Oh, man.
'Cause every good party needs a name.
What? Oh, never mind. I lost my mind.
Oddly enough, the first thing that came to mind is Half-Wit Heroes. I don't know why. It has
that might
nothing
be
to
a
do with any of
podcast.
our characters.
I think if that's a podcast, but that's okay.
If it is, I haven't watched it, I swear.
Halfway Hero Scholar.
Or listened to it, I suppose, since it's a podcast and it's audio media, not visual.
Half-Wit Heroes. Okay.
Halfway Heroes.
Halfway
Ah,
Heroes.
halfway heroes.
Look at that. There's collaborative storytelling.
That's right.
At its finest.
I don't really approve of it, but that's the name we've chosen, and so that's the name you have to live with.
All right, halfway heroes. Tell me 2 strengths for your party.
Okay, let's look at these.
It could be things like you have an admirable reputation, extra treasure, and underground connections, superior horses, maybe a noble patron, powerful artifacts, or divine blessings. So, for examples.
You all would obviously have Alred's extra treasure.
I think so.
You guys
Yeah.
All right.
always find extra treasure.
I like the idea of divine blessing too, because there's got to be a reason why we've been successful till now. That is not-
Especially if we're only halfway heroes.
Yes. So we've got someone looking at.
We can
And-
go with Divine Blessing.
And divine blessings. Thank you. And now you guys also have one problem. This could be something like a powerful enemy, a bad reputation, or fresh wounds. Maybe you just got out of a serious combat session and you are all wounded and out of potions.
Well, my character tends to lean toward bad reputation, as my name would otherwise suggest. Morty the Bold's not quite that bold. But if you guys got something else.
I was kind of leaning towards powerful enemy, but I think
Yeah.
bad reputation also works.
Yeah.
Maybe we've got somebody that's stopping Tom from living his life of luxury.
All right, you guys have
Maybe it's
a
thief
bad
or something
reputation.
that keeps stealing all your stuff.
Well, so is this bad reputation as we have a bad reputation?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Okay.
have a bad reputation
Okay,
among the
I'm
adventuring
okay,
community.
I'm okay with that.
So, well, Sheriff Jatsorian says that we should go with fresh wounds, but they're emotional wounds. Who just got out of a bad breakup.
Oh,
I'm okay with that as well.
So maybe we were just kicked out of a mercenary company, like we.
Oh, that's not doing anything well for my self-esteem over here.
all right. You have a bad reputation and fresh wounds.
Oh, both. Okay.
Yeah, because I gave you,
All right, fair enough.
Is anybody else's
That's why.
is
we got
anybody else
kicked out.
hearing Taylor Swift's Bad Reputation song in their head?
Nope.
No, just me.
Just you.
All right. So one more time, how does the rolling work?
So the rolling works like this. When you're going to start a task, you will take 1d6. And if you're prepared for what you're going to do, like you've taken time and you've planned out what you're going to do, you will get to roll an additional d6.
Okay.
If you believe that you are an expert at the task at hand, then you get to roll an additional d6. So you could roll a maximum of 3d6. You will roll those, and depending on what you're going to do, you do not add the dice up, but you look at each die individually. Say you're going to attempt to do everybody's favorite, bend bars, lift gates. That's definitely a muscles task. So you're going to try to roll under your number. Say you've taken some time, you've done some squats, you've limbered up, you've gotten a good grip on the gate and everything, and you happen to be an expert weightlifter. That would get you to roll 3d6, and you would roll that, and you would see how many of those are under your number that you've selected. 0, so any that are under is a success. So if nothing, if you don't have any successes, it goes wrong, and I get to say how things get worse for you. If you have 1 dice that's a success, you barely manage to do it, but you'll get a minor complication, a harm, or a cost. If 2 dice succeed, you do it well. If 3 dice succeed, you get a critical success. And a special bonus, if you get doubles or triples, let me know, because that gets you a special insight into what's going on. Hey, you get to ask me a question, and I have to answer it honestly.
But it's your exact number.
So, yeah, me and Michael have to roll
Correct.
4s, and you've got to roll
Correct.
2?
Yeah, 2.
All right. So, so if you normally, say I just roll 1 4, does that fail because it's not either, or is it like meet or beat the number?
You want to it depends on what you're doing. You want to roll over for miracles,
Right,
and
so that's a 5 or
under
6.
for your
Right,
under
so
your
that's a
number.
1, 2, or 3. So
Correct.
What happens if I roll a 4?
If you roll a 4,
Just one.
then you don't succeed.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just make sure. I also want to check with Sheriff. I did up my volume just a bit, but I'm afraid of getting it too loud. So if you get a chance, let me know if I'm now closer to everyone else's volume, or if I should go a little higher or not. So,
Should we start calling you Brad?
yes, you should.
All right, and one last thing. If you want, you can try to help somebody out. Tell me how you're doing it, and that person gets an extra d6 to roll.
Moral support. You can do it.
Yes. You can do it!
You can do it.
Alrighty.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yep, it seems pretty straightforward. We'll see how it is when we get into it.
Yes.
Okay, so we are in the world of the world we are in is called Farkingdom. It is a highly tropey fantasy kingdom. From your favorite, maybe from your favorite podcast or home campaign or favorite movie. What is, we'll say, Tom, you're the new faculty member.
Sure.
What is the city that you find yourself in currently? What is its name, and can you tell me something about it?
Okay, we find ourselves
Should be a
in
large city.
Luxury Town. Okay? Luxury
Okay.
Town. It's full of just mid-range level condos, fantasy condos. Okay, this is one of my many homes that I own.
One of many.
One of many. Nothing ever.
You own
nothing too
the whole
big.
city. Oh, man.
Nothing too big. No, homes. I've got
Okay.
a home. I've got a home here.
A home.
A home. So I mean, this is a place where we can go after our recent departure and kicked out, and drink our sorrows away, console each other before getting back in the saddle. So yeah, it's a luxury town. It's very touristy. People selling knickknacks, lots of swords. We're thinking like a Gatlinburg style sword shop.
They also have a water park.
They
with, like,
do
water slides. It's like
Log
do
flume? Tell me they got a log flume.
yeah, they have a log flume.
Excellent.
And that's luxury town.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I
that's
just
nice,
picture
that's
so
nice.
many splinters in my butt.
So,
I don't worry about that.
so Ryan, what is the name of your former guild that you were kicked out of?
Oh, jeez.
And remember, it wasn't them; it was us.
Yeah, this is all clear. It's all you guys here.
Oh, man. Wow. So I'm a knight and you're a sorcerer, and Tom's a I don't know exactly. I don't know what exactly Aldred.
He's a noble.
I'm a noble.
You're a noble, huh?
I'm a noble. I'm just kind of there.
I'm trying to figure out how you fit into this mercenary group.
Somebody's
This
got to bankroll
guild.
the
You guys are
place.
interesting people,
Oh,
and I
man.
like interesting people, and so
Can I carry your stuff?
I'm just exactly. This is free labor. All right.
So, oh man, the name of our former guild.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, geez. Let's go with Strong Arms.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works. I was gonna say Totally Heroes since you guys are halfway heroes now.
We could do that. I'm okay with that.
Total Heroes or
Total Heroes.
Total Heroes? We were bringing their average way down.
That's what it was.
Yep.
All that averages.
Okay. So you guys are in the town of Luxury Town. Having
That's redundant.
Yes, it is. It is. You're in Luxury Town, licking your wounds of your most recent split from the Total Heroes Guild. You have struck out and founded the Halfway Heroes.
No, we didn't. They forced us to take that name when they kicked us out. It was
Oh, as
our
part of the
contract.
separation?
Yeah, part of
Okay.
our contract.
So
Fair
They
enough.
won't bother us because as long as we form Halfway Heroes, because we are only halfway good.
Fair enough. So you you are the newly branded Halfway Heroes. You are at your favorite watering hole here in Tourist Town. What is that watering hole? Oh shoot, Trey. What is the favorite watering hole that you have taken up?
So it's
Residents
to the
in-
water park.
Mhm.
So I think it's called Splashdown.
Splashdown.
Yeah, Splashdown.
Okay.
Hold on. Was that splashed out?
No, Splashdown.
Splash down.
Splashdown. Like they have an outside area where you can eat, drink, and you will get sprayed by the water when it comes over.
Are you waterproof?
No,
Do you do you rust?
I don't know. I haven't yet.
How long have we been? How long have you? How much time have you spent in Splashdown?
Not much. This is a new place, so yeah, that's something I might want to be concerned about. When we get lubed up.
Oh, well, that's what a bar's for.
That's right. No, I don't drink, but I do order one, and I pretend like I'm drinking it. So I'm constantly, and I have like the beer mustache.
Uh-huh.
I just keep doing that.
What if you do actually drink and it just like in one end and out the other, like constantly, like it just refills the cup?
See it?
Yep, exactly.
Nice.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so you are in Splashdown. You are enjoying yourself as best as you can. Tom, what is have you been to Splashdown before? What is some of the local color like things that might be going on in this tavern?
So typically, I avoid splashdown. This is not kind of my style.
Mhm.
This is not really my scene, but it's definitely Trey's. So I come here when Trey's here to kind of hang out, shoot the breeze.
Basically, I bring his stuff with me. So his
Yeah,
stuff
so I've got to come with Trey anyway. Yeah, so there's kind of it's a lot of snowbirds here, and this is people who they come to Luxury Town when it's warm, spend some time at the water park.
It's like a college town. Like for like 4 months, it's really busy, and then
Yeah,
it
and
dies for 2 months.
exactly. There's a lot of people drinking these really big, frivolous drinks, including me.
Yes.
I got a big old umbrella
You
on there.
pay extra for the commemorative cup.
I do.
Every time.
I gotta have it. So yeah, it's kind of
I drink my
The fuzziest coconut
Rid of
glass.
yeah. There's like flowers hung out around here. Lots of the servers are all very gorgeous men and women that are just kind of walking around, asking everybody very nice. You tell that it's so
They're all
fake.
trying to be discovered. Like they're all actors and actresses.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, this is a
You got a picture now?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, the
There you
picture.
go.
Okay, so you guys are hanging out in this wonderful establishment. As you said, there are lots of flowers and commemorative drinks. Important question about the commemorative cups. Does the tray carry your collection of commemorative cups?
No, I like to think that I ordered the commemorative cup, but I'm the guy who throws it out when I walk out. I'm just like, got this one.
Got it. Okay.
Trash it.
Okay. All right. So you have just been brought the most recent of the new release specialty drinks.
Yes.
In
Those
the
kids on the water park are getting really
I know,
Right?
I know. They
It's
are
good folly effects, Michael.
Yeah. Pay extra for that.
Okay.
It's called it. All right. gonna ride past that.
We've thrown him off with Splashdown. All right, Brad's just thinking about this cool bar that he's gonna open on right after
that's
we
right.
get
I'm
finished
gonna
with this.
copyright that and
Mates holding the drink out ready for you as soon as you get out of the wave pool.
That's right.
Towel and a drink.
So you were in this tavern licking your wounds when there is a bit of a commotion up here at the front door to the place to the splashdown and in through the grass stand at the front where they take you into your seats. Comes stumbling this very elderly gentleman who you guys recognize. His name is Socratius. He was you know him because he was your former patron from one of your former patrons from Total Heroes. And he looks absolutely horrible.
I immediately jump up on the table, like the picnic table, and I fit underneath the umbrella. But I've got my swim trunks on, which are just like metal shorts because I'm a knight, and I've got like shoulder pads on that connect around the back of the neck because I'm a knight, but I can't.
You always gotta have armor.
Yeah, you gotta have armor on even when you're swimming. So it's knightly swimwear, and I jump up on the table, my hands on my hips. What's all this commotion about?
So Trey will also stand quickly, but I just did the drink, so as I stand, there's just the sound of
A
evacuation
sloshing noise.
and I look over, I'm like, so crates.
This is, I say, he's an elderly gentleman, kind of wearing. He's normally been fairly frail before, but now he almost looks like he's just simply wasting away. His skin, while it was kind of, white and palish, is now virtually ashen and almost translucent at this point.
So crates, you look terrible.
Someone else help that man! I can't do it. He might be sick. I don't want to.
Do you have the consumption?
What? He's looking around and Trey Alred, is that you?
Yes.
He kind of like comes stumbling towards you.
I'm still at the bar. I finally turn around. So great. It's good to see you, my old friend.
And he starts basically hacking up.
You
a
look.
log.
That is disgusting. You look terrible.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry to say that I've caught the something else. Yes,
something else?
The something else. It's not the consumption you were saying. It's something else. Anyway, it's not important. I'm glad I found you. I've been tracking you for seems like days since you got to town, or you left the Hall of Heroes. It's just very unfortunate.
This disease must affect your mind too. We've only been kicked out of the Total Heroes for a couple of hours now.
But it feels like ages.
It does. Gosh, that hurts so much.
It does.
I lower
feel
my
like
head.
ages.
Yes.
And I sort of like shuck my shoulders.
I'm crying a little bit too. We kind of come in for a little hug.
There.
It hurts.
There.
It hurts. Why do you have to bring this up, Socrates?
I'm sorry, I don't have much time left.
Talk about bringing down the room.
I know.
And he takes this large kind of sack that had been weighing over his shoulder, and he comes in.
Sack.
And he will it'll hit the table with a heavy thud, like thud. It sounds very fragile inside.
It bounces me off the table.
And someone nearby is moving chairs.
He had to get the chair out of the way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He opens it up and pulls out like some broken pieces. It looks like glass or crystal, and he's like, kind of pulls them, sets them aside, and eventually rolls out like this cracked-looking ball. A large orb spear, kind of look like this. Has this really nice crack that looks like it went through the center of it. I'm sorry, this is the only one I had left. Here, look, and he mushes you in to look at this crystal ball.
I reach under the table and I get on my cut-resistant gloves and I reach out for the ball. Yep, got to be cautious, man.
Goggles, like a rubber apron.
I just put my visor down.
There you go. Yep.
So I
Very
got my
nice.
visor down and I've got my gloves on, and I'm looking at this cracked glass ball.
Yes.
So Krates, what's the deal with this thing?
Open your mind's eye and look deep within. And he kind of he starts like swirling his hand over the ball, and there's like this starts to be this swirling that kind of inside the ball, and it gets to like where the crack kind of is in the like the gas or energy or whatever is kind of appearing in there. The image kind of like starts to float out of the ball a little bit, and he goes, and he reaches in and pulls out like looks like a piece of fantasy duct tape and kind of puts it on there. There we go.
I know a guy who can fix this for you.
There's no time, but I'll take you up on that later.
Okay.
And cast your eyes in as you guys look in. This image starts to form within the ball.
Is it our future?
It's a very near future, in fact.
But is
Am
it
I gonna
our
need
is it our
sunglasses?
future?
It is, yes, it is all of our future.
Okay.
And it is why I came to you.
Maybe we'll be known as the 3/4 heroes soon.
Yes.
If not, then you just won't be known as anything, because none of us will be known as anything. For your arch nemesis, the vile sorceress,
No, not the vile sorcerer.
Decardis.
No, not him.
Oh yes, it's not him. It's actually his sister.
Oh, even worse.
Yes. She is finally, I've seen her. She's unleashing her plot to harvest the great power within that is within the Grand Temple of Swords here in the city of Luxury Town. And the image comes in, and you're looking at it. You see, of course, the cackling face of the sorceress. And
Do we know her name?
yes, she's your powerful enemy. Oh, well, you didn't have that one, but you got that one too. You guys got all three. Right.
Not
Anyway,
like a handicap out of the gate.
that's right. First time playing, we're just gonna
Carta's sister.
turn. Yes, I'm sorry.
That's what we call her, the Carta's sister.
She hates it so
Yes.
much. It's a oh man.
No,
Always
yes,
in the
you see her basically going into this temple. It's known as the Temple of the Swords, since one of their big things here in Luxury Town is swords. They actually
Yes.
legitimately have a temple called the Temple of Swords.
I got that written down.
Is it? Well, we'll see what you guys know about that later. In there, she, I believe, or our sources rather believe, that she has uncovered a powerful ritual which will allow her to ascend to godhood, or to become a goddess. And so should she do so.
Sorry, your voices are killing me because at first I picture Billy Madison, and now oh my God, I'm thinking of the old Brit guy, that Sean Connery. I'm like, how do you?
He's getting better as time's going on. He's looking.
I'm
he's
not
looking
dead
much
yet.
better. The something else is wearing off. He's becoming a much more impressive man than he
We've
was.
given him hope. That's kind of what.
You have given me hope.
That's right. The great medicine.
Right. The medicine that can cure all. Oh, that's terrible. That'll be forever on the internet. Thank you.
Well,
Anyway,
we started off with an old man showing us his sack and pulling out a ball.
Right.
We started here.
Oh yeah, the bar is
Really
low. Very low bar.
So you want us to?
I
You want
would-
us to? You want us to stop?
Yes. For
Stop.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm from Spain. 1,000 years old.
That's a deep cut, man.
yes.
Professionals here, folks.
That's right.
Professionals.
Okay.
Nothing but the best. For
We
the
want to
RPG
stop
Academy.
the carts.
Yes.
Sister.
I need you. We need to stop this. The evil Decardus from ascending to godhood. For should she do so, it would spell the end of all that you hold dear of
the end of genders.
Luxury Town. It would be the end of Alred. You would not be able to live your life of luxury that you've so desired.
That would be bad. So you didn't have me until now. Now I'm in now.
Is she going to take away Taco Tuesday?
No, she can't take away Taco Tuesday.
There would be no more tacos.
I'd slam the mug down. We shall not have this.
All right,
He looks at you very weirdly, suddenly wondering if you've ever eaten tacos.
I haven't.
Okay.
Trace, take it down
I just,
just a little bit. There's people looking at
I
us.
have my causes I'm known for.
Okay.
Taco Tuesday is one of
Taco
them.
Tuesday is one of my platforms.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent. I've come to you because, as the rest of you know, the Total Heroes tonight is the night of the Grand Poobah Festival, and they can't be bothered with that. You were supposed to be there. I'm sorry. But this is way more important than that. And if you do this and you succeed, I'm sure that the heroes would welcome you back. And you would become the total heroes that you are and can be.
I can live up to my name, Morty the Bold. And Aldridge, you could have all the riches you want.
I'm just saying I can't right now, but it's not the point here. I think we're thinking too small.
I can carry things I've never carried before.
You can, Trey.
You could literally say you carried the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
I held the world.
Yes.
What's better than that?
Taco Tuesday?
That's a good
Think
point.
you could hold a cartload of tacos.
No, not total heroes. Double heroes.
We're going to be the double heroes.
Double heroes.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. We're
Bring
thinking
it,
way
guys.
too small.
Bring it in, guys. There you go.
Because we aren't going back to them. They're going to see
Oh,
us, and they're going to come back.
Yeah.
We stop. Yeah, exactly. We stop her. We're now. That's right.
Perfect.
And I'm just looking up the whole time because I can't literally reach up that tall.
Okay, Hall of Swords.
Yes.
Grand Temple of Swords.
Grand Temple of Swords.
It's a
I mean,
pretentious
didn't
name.
your family built it, right?
Well, I mean, that's one side. We really don't count them anymore. So,
They're no longer part of the tree.
yeah,
There's a flash over to the London family tree, and it's got this huge X through a branch, right?
Yeah, they got too cliche.
Grand
and-
Temple of Swords
yeah,
presented by the Ludons.
Yes.
It's literally chiseled out.
Yeah, exactly. So I know some stuff about this place, though.
Oh, excellent.
Very nice, very nice. Would you like to roll? Would you like to roll me some miracles to see what it is you exactly know about this place?
I will. I'll go ahead and roll that.
First roll of the night.
Okay.
So you want to be...
Yep.
Higher than 2, I think, right?
Yep.
That is correct.
I got a 5.
using your Catacon 2015 dice.
That is an Catacon 2015 die.
Collector's item,
Exclusive,
folks.
Exactly.
Right.
It'll be for sale right after. Yeah, I got a 5.
Yes, you do actually know quite a bit about this Temple of Swords. What you know is that the Temple of Swords was originally founded several hundred years ago.
Imagine there's like a...
Yes, yes. We kind of fade away into Tom.
Flashback.
Right. And it is the flashback is of
These
great
hippie elves
gran-
come dancing by.
It is actually of great grandpa London. Ludon,
rest in
sorry.
peace.
Not Ludon. Yes. And his adventuring party, they were known as the Swords. It was, kind of their thing.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
Yes, a little on the nose. And they
They
set
carried a lot of swords. You should be impressed.
Yeah.
so many swords. There were throwing swords, long swords,
Short sword.
short swords.
I'm picturing this man who looks vaguely similar to me in this image, but he's very grand and he's just there's this noble air about him. Yeah,
mustache.
yeah, and you look, and then it kind of. I'm a little bit more. I'm a little bit more slimy. It's not, I'm a shadow.
That's right.
Yes. You know that the temple was founded shortly after their battle over. They called it over the forces of darkness.
Forces of
That
Darkness.
was just actually the name of a different mercenary.
Exactly.
Yeah, Forces of Darkness.
They're kind of like rival superhero teams. and it was the site of their victory over the forces of darkness, and they established this temple. Family lore kind of goes off into reasons why they did it here, but you never really paid attention to that since they were kind of the black sheep side of the family. So there were lots of different reasons why, but it was never kind of discounted. So that's what you know about the temple. What you know about the temple today is it has largely become something of a tourist attraction. They sell. What do you think they sell there? Swords?
Swords.
That's again on the nose.
I know.
See, but here's the thing. I feel like the Grand Temple of Swords actually sells legitimate swords.
Oh, they totally do.
And sword apparel. So like your sheaths and your hilts.
Your belt that holds it on.
Yeah. Sharpening stones.
Oh, yes.
An oil.
And I'm also still collecting royalties.
Oh, so that's the sources of your wealth.
That's right. I have royalties from the Grand Temple.
Make 2.5 cents per sword.
It's a lot.
It adds up.
It adds up. It's all about
It
quantity.
used to be a lot more, but since your name got taken off of it.
Compounded interest.
It's going well for me right now.
Very nice. So that is what
That's what I know.
Socrates tells you.
That's what I know about it.
Yes.
I don't know that there's a secret hidden gate called the Ludon Gate that was established just for me and my family.
You know,
That's
You only rolled
That
one
is-
dice, man.
that's
you
what-
only rolled one dice.
that's what history might tell you, but
Okay.
it doesn't
Yeah.
tell you where it is.
yeah, for sure.
So you know that there supposedly is a gate,
That's right.
but you do not, unfortunately, know where the gate is. Its location has been lost to history.
Should have listened to old Grandma.
Yep.
We gotta find that flashing sign.
Yes.
Okay.
Enter here.
I'll let you all know this. I give you all my long history. Oh,
we can see it.
That's
We
right.
have special effects budget for this show.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hippies came by.
Fair enough.
One was blonde and one was dark haired.
Okay. It's just there, right in
I'm
front of us.
1,000 years old.
Okay.
No more Dragonheart impressions for tonight, I promise.
Man, you guys, I always
Actually, I
forget.
can't
I'm a
promise
different
that.
generation.
Oh yeah, that's Highlander.
Yeah, you're right. There's
Yeah.
Highlander.
He
It's
was
been a while.
supposed to be a Spaniard.
Yes,
with
he
a
was a
Scottish
Spaniard.
accent.
Yes.
Actually, I think he was born in Egypt, if I remember correctly, and he was living in Spain with a Scottish accent. It's a good movie. I really like that movie. Holds up. All right.
Back to the story.
Yeah. Back to life.
So our flashback fades out, and the mental. I'm sorry, the
Vision fades.
yes, the vision fades, and so does the mists within the cracked crystal ball.
Oh God, I gotta put that down. Is that gonna give me poisoning? Am I gonna have nightmares from that thing?
You may.
It's still
Oh
under
man,
warranty because it looks like it's broken.
I already said I've got a guy.
Oh yeah,
you should
yeah.
you should really put a warning label on that thing.
Alred will hook me up. Why are you still here?
Trey.
Oh, yeah. I picked
That
you
was
up.
it?
Why are you standing there?
I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere. I mean, it's like,
Put you on my shoulder and we start walking.
that's right.
I have to spend some time putting on my. I have to go to the closet basically and put on my full suit of armor.
Well, what it is, there's like a large drapery, and I'm just going to drag it. It's big enough for you to sit on it, just being pulled to the city, and you can put on your armor as I'm dragging you through.
All right, fair.
So I've got him on one shoulder, dragging him behind, and you're donning your armor on this, basically like a giant towel that I'm pulling through town.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It has the scene inside the splashdown will fade away as Socrates reaches over and he picks up the last the cracked mug of Trey and starts downing its contents.
It's been through me a few times.
He doesn't know.
Probably a bit oily.
Yeah, just a little bit. A little gamey tasting.
So you head off through the town of
Luxury town.
Luxury Town. What's something you see along the way? Something that might catch your eye.
The annual parade.
Yes.
The ceremony that's where the true heroes are. There's like a big float.
Okay. All right, I can work with that. That's good.
a parade. I love parades, man.
Yeah.
So there is a large
It's
parade.
like a big sword made out of like flowers.
Mhm.
And
We were supposed to be a.
yeah, you can see where we're
Yeah.
not. Like it's very clear in the choreography.
There's a gap.
That there's a gap. Of places they didn't have time to redo the choreography, so it's like very clear.
I feel like we would try to. Are we gonna try to get into this parade?
No, we should heckle the heck out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's better. You guys suck.
So you guys actually going to try and disrupt the parade?
No, not disrupt the parade.
Just heckle them.
I will probably be the only people booing the parade. To be
Yeah,
honest.
this is a very well. I mean, you guys spent months on this choreography. I mean, there's a flipping and of course there's sword throwing and.
There's the big moment where I was holding that thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one else is gonna be able to hold the thing like I could hold.
No one possibly could hold that thing. It is far too heavy or tray-like for anyone else to hold.
So the character that I'm kind of thinking of, that I'm drawing my inspiration is Andy from The Office. Okay, and so I feel what's gonna happen right now is you guys are. This was meant to be. Like this dance, I contributed quite a bit to it, and so like I'm gonna like not all the way in, but I just can't help it, and I just start doing it, and I step a little bit out into the street, like just so it's kind of awkward where I'm not like part of the
you're
parade.
doing your part.
Yeah, I'm doing my part right there, and it's just
You're the choreographer, so you're going with it, and kind of doing the
Yeah.
motions and making sure they follow.
that's right
Maybe even yell at one of the guys when he's out of step or something.
for sure.
I'm gonna turn my head on backwards and go out. I'm gonna kind of like be your hype man, like you're dancing. I'm trying everybody to be looking at you.
Wow. I mean, you clearly you have all the steps down.
I do.
And it's masterful. Your dancing. You're perfectly in time. As your hype man's there is a. You get actually hit from behind, kind of like shouldered into from behind, and you find yourself kind of masterfully recovering, of course, because you are.
Yep.
I assume you are a very good dancer, from what you're saying.
For sure.
And you kind of spun out, and you are now in your place in the parade where you're supposed to be.
Trey, should we go join them?
I
think they're gonna
go with
let
the
us?
flow. I kind of give you guys the symbol. We're headed towards the
Right, it is
the
going
Grand
towards
Temple.
it's
we're
going
headed
towards
the
the
Grand Temple. Let me have my moment. All right,
No, let him have his moment.
Okay.
and I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm just gonna keep on doing this.
So you're dancing through the streets, and the other members who are with you are inspired by your dancing, even though initially you got looks like Doward looks like, hey, you're not supposed to be here, but they've gotten along and they've caught on, and you issue a Congo line or whatever it is you're doing down in the street. You're coming up towards the actual exterior part of the temple, and this is to where you're coming up to your big moment in the dance. You are going to be there's a mobile kind of stage platform that you are going to have moved up onto, and there's this moment where you hit just the right beat, and the platform actually shoots you up into the air. The thing that Trey is supposed to be holding is
Me. Can
the
I catch him?
enchanted pillow upon which you will be landing. As you are reaching the center of the stage, go ahead and this is kind of important. You should probably roll me give me a perception kind of. So just you're prepared for this.
Exactly. So that's
In
two
fact,
dice.
In fact, I'm going to say that you've already said that you're an expert dancer. So I'm going to
am.
give you 3 dice for this because
right.
you know what's supposed to happen. You're an expert dancer. This
sure.
is definitely a muscles thing, though. Or no, this is a.
Well, you're dancing for a
It
while.
would-
It could
it
be
would be a
stamina.
muscle.
Th-
It would
no,
be
this is perception related. So this is miracles.
Okay, miracles. Watch 3 ones.
Yeah, and there are tons of there's a full brass band here. And
that was-
That I'm
That was
part of.
very-
I mean,
that was-
I'm totally jamming away on my suit of armor. My tiny
nice,
thigh
man.
pads
Playing
are just
spoons.
banging it out. Yeah, the spoons on my chest.
Yeah, the washboard ab.
Literally, it's just a washboard.
Yeah.
A 1, a 2, and a 6.
Okay.
And that's the beat. A 1 and a 2
2 and a 6.
So I'm
So-
gonna pass.
You do pass.
Yeah.
As you step over like the center, the switch, and you hear the click of where the the basically you pressurize the spring, and right as you're launched into the air, you realize something very drastically. Trey is not there holding the magic pillow.
Nope.
So what do you do?
Trey watches him go up, so proud. Wait.
I'm watching too, and I slowly start to slow down the beat, and it's just, and all of a sudden I'm stopping as he's starting to make the the descent back.
You maintaining perfect form though so far?
Not even caring that there's not where he's not going to land.
Yeah,
where he's
I
supposed to be.
would absolutely just continue to hold this form, knowing that
Such a professional.
people are going to see me
Oh,
here.
he's so gonna belly flop.
But they're not going to see me when I hit the ground.
I'm gonna go for it. When I see that, I'm gonna run and try to dive.
He's
onto
gonna
the
run.
stage and grab the pillow and hold it up in time to catch him.
All right, that is absolutely. That's good. You got to give me some muscles for that. You're
Muscles.
prepared for this.
I
I'll say.
want to help. Maybe you use me as a stepping stool to
All
make
right.
that jump up onto
All
the
right, so
stage.
that'll be 3 dice then.
All right, and I need to get less than a 4.
Don't crush my back.
4, 5, and a 1.
So that's 1 success.
Yes.
So you
So maybe I don't get to hold it, but I'm able to like throw the pillow like underneath him, so it softens his fall, but I'm not holding it when he lands on it.
And it's like it lands and it's going to keep on sliding. And it's going to
Right.
crash into a bunch of boxes and garbage.
that pillow will never be the same
It
again.
won't.
You will actually
torn
hit the
felt
pillow
pillow is not-
and land on the pillow, but kind of like bounce off the pillow because it's got a little spring to it like a trampoline.
Yeah.
That's
And
why I hold it to give it a little bit of extra
Give. Mm-hmm.
and you will,
Please.
but you rolled well enough. You're going to maintain form, and you stuck your landing. You will, you'll get 3 10s and a 9. From
The Russians give him a 9. Wow, that's impressive.
That's not good enough.
it's actually the Near Kingdom. Near Kingdom gives them a 9.
Kingdom.
9 from the
Near
Near
In
Kingdom.
your kingdom, okay.
Yeah, the Near Kingdom.
If I could shed a tear, I would.
Mm.
That was beautiful,
It was adequate.
and that's the best we could hope
It's
for.
the, that's
the
the
crowd
halfway
goes
hero.
wild.
That is the
Halfway
best
hero
we
expect.
could ever get.
Crowd goes wild, and lots of cheering, and it's that point where in the Macy the Spaceys parade where the band stops over like the center of the Spaceys logo and everything, and they play. They've just finished their
The big
song,
balloon of, like,
Right.
a dire wolf.
right? The Dire Wolf balloon's coming up next, so it's time for you guys to move
All right,
on.
we got to get out of here. As we're now at the.
Yeah, we're right there.
I feel like they would also do cutscene, fade to black, up in the in the temple. So
Descartes'
Descartes'
wife.
sister.
Descartes, yeah.
Sister, yeah.
Totally just saw us do all this.
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
She wasn't paying any attention, but then someone like one of her minions is like,
Whoa.
"Look at that!"
look at these dudes out here. Check 'em
Oh,
out.
mistress, look at this! It's a parade.
That guy's flying through the air. Wait, is he really? He's not going to land on anything.
Oh, he's
I
gonna
want
face
to watch
plant
this.
for
This is
sure.
going to be a train wreck.
All right, now that
I'm
we
sorry. I'm sorry, a cart wreck.
cart wreck. We still have the element of surprise. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go through the front door. They would never expect that.
No, they would never expect that.
But what about your secret entrance?
Well, they'll be
got-
guarding that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The Aldon, it's one of the best entrances. It's very good.
It's a straight shot right up to the top, right? I
But
mean,
Yeah.
it's a good thing we have
Express
you here.
elevator.
Monty, I mean, you lead the way, my friend. As I cower behind you.
I look over my. I guess I could lead. Let me look for a place to try to find this door of yours. Isn't it right over that way somewhere?
Oh, you're still stuck on this secret door, man. Monty, like I said, you want to go through the guarded door.
Front
You just
door.
want to bust in like that, man. That's kind of how we got kicked out last time.
I just don't know. I don't know if I could do it, guys. I mean, I'm Morty the Bold, but I don't know if we can do that. That's a lot of guys in there.
I'm gonna get down on my knee, so I'm on your level. Put my giant hand on your shoulder. Where you lead, I will follow. But go through the front door.
All right, front door it is. I will pull out my shield that is no bigger than a standard like buckler. It's big as a normal man's forearm, and my short sword that looks like a dagger, and I will try to bust down the front gate.
How big's this gate?
It's kind of for Morty. It might as well be colossal. For the rest of you guys, it's a standard garden gate. I mean, just kind of
Bust that sucker
maybe
down,
chest high.
man.
All right, so this is a muscles thing.
Yeah, it's good and rusted.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty good at this. I'll take 2 dice.
Okay.
Did my moral support help?
Yes.
Try to encourage you.
I think so.
Yeah. So you get my help too.
All right, so I'll take 3. So I'm going under a 4, since this is muscles. 6 and a 2.
So you succeed.
I succeed,
This is
barely.
perfect. Just barely. That's
Just
all we asked
barely.
for.
It's like the thing in bowling where like you kick the door and nothing seems to happen and you sort of turn around and then like behind you it falls over and you just see our reaction where we're going, it starts to like wobble like the 10 pin.
It may actually hit on me.
Yeah, we're like, ah, and then it falls over and we're just like, ah.
And I turn around, I'm like, I did it!
Yay!
Very nice, very nice. You managed to wrench open the gate and or it kind of slides open, and it seems odd to you because from what you know about the actual temple, is that it's not generally someplace that's locked.
Guys, should I go first?
Oh crap! Is this the wrong door? Did we knock down the garden gate? To
No,
the
this
building?
is-
Oh,
This is you are pretty certain looking up that this is the actual gate.
I just thought that'd be funny.
We're
The door's over there.
we're in somebody else's
We're in the
home
next
right
building
now.
over.
You open the door and there's
Some
a
lady
guy.
comes to us with
There's
a
a guy
broom.
with like a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then let us.
This is
proceed.
it.
Morty.
All right, guys. All right, let me get a torch. It's dark. Just be on the safe side. It's probably like 2 in the afternoon and the sun is shining. I don't know. You never know, man. You gotta be prepared. You gotta see everything. I don't want to be surprised. Cautious.
Get your
right?
torch out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
And I go down the path directly to the tower
Okay.
through the courtyard.
I follow.
So this place is what you would know previously, or have any of you guys been here before? I'm sure that.
Oh, we've all been here.
Okay. So you guys have been here before. You know what this place looks like from the outside. It is very grand. There's lots of bright, shiny. Think like a lot of gold and copper. It almost has that. Despite being a building of elven construction, it has that kind of. You guys have all played Skyrim, right? You know what? Okay. Have you played any of the Elder Scrolls stuff? Never mind. Okay, so everything here's lots of goldish colors, like maybe different colors of gold, like yellowish gold, white
Dark
gold,
chocolate gold.
right? Dark chocolate gold, cherry gold, everything.
It's making me really hungry, guys.
Like a milkshake right after this.
And so it kind of copper, brasses, things of that nature, bright colors, things that would be used to for grand things, things that are important. This place is built almost exclusively out of that.
Man, Aldred, if you own this place, think of how luxurious your life would be.
I don't own it. I collect royalties.
I know, but just think.
Oh, you're right.
You wouldn't need to go any further. You'd have if we could get you to save this place, you could have your life.
I do like Luxury Town. Just post up here, guys. We'd settle down.
Yeah.
Is it?
But
Is there?
but would we
Trey,
be
someone
heroes?
could be holding you.
I've never even considered the possibility of being held.
It's quite comforting when you think about it. Just being cradled in your arms, like.
My mind is like blown. The concept.
Is there anybody in here?
And as you're approaching the front of the gate, you're seeing a distinct lack of people.
Patrons should be everywhere.
Yes, there should be. This courtyard is generally has basically been a bazaar for like a food bazaar for some time.
No wonder I'm hungry.
There are many empty stalls here. It's like maybe like everybody left and went out to watch the parade.
Guys,
or
this doesn't
something
look
like
right.
that.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You would also notice, since you guys have been here before and you're familiar with this place, everything is not quite as bright as it was.
I think you brought the torch.
Like some of the colors are kind of
prepared,
muted. The gold is just the glimmering gold is just not as brilliant as it normally would be.
I mean, I'll have a talk with the owners because this is hurting me as well. I mean, they need people here. But
where's Cinderella? Why isn't she polishing this place like she's supposed to?
I don't know, man. We need to figure out where these people are. There needs to be somebody down here managing this.
We need to speak to a manager.
We need to speak to a manager. Where's I'm gonna find a desk. I'm gonna go find a desk, and there's a
with
big
with a little bell.
Oh, it's like a big fantasy bell. All right,
yeah.
and I'm just gonna start ringing this bell as it's echoing in this chamber.
You do find it. It's right at the entrance into the right at the entrance, like into like the not the grand hall,
The
but like the
chamber
I guess
or
like the
whatever?
entry hall area.
We need to speak to somebody.
Hello. Hello.
Your
Do you know who I am?
your bell rings and it rings. It keeps ringing and no one seems to come out.
The Cardis sisters upstairs here, and they're ringing. What is going on down there? It's ruining my ritual.
I'm going to write a strongly worded email.
Yeah.
And maybe even a bad Yelp review.
Put a suggestion in the
1 star.
suggestion.
Your letter's going to require 2 pigeons instead of 1.
Yeah.
Um.
It's going to be hot.
Are you looking around or anything?
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
kind of. You know what? I kind of act like even though I don't own this place, I've got no right to do anything here. I'm gonna kind of like, guys, come on, follow me, and I'm gonna kind of go in the employees only door behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we're trying to find Discard's sister. All right. Look, you're a sorcerer, right? Standard sorcerer practice. Go to high spot, cut some stuff up, get some blood.
Laugh maniacally.
Yeah, just do what you need to do, smell some stuff, and just boom,
That's
ritual.
racist.
Hey, it's how you guys are. I can't
We need
change
to
who you.
have talks.
I can't change that. And so that's what.
But Trey only carried the stuff in the room. He never got to do the rituals. He was just the sorcerer that carried everything there.
I just sort of watched when other sorcerers did things.
Well, you gotta step outside your comfort zone, Trey. You gotta be the sorcerer this time.
Be the sorcerer. Be one with the sorcerer.
Be one with the source.
Trey, what would a sorcerer do?
Sacrifice a chicken.
Okay, that's it. All right, we're getting somewhere. But
I look at the chicken.
What? Oh, wait.
kind of give you a little fist bump.
Alright,
I
I'll
hate
look
you
for
guys.
I want to find like a manager's like a name tag. Like there's there's a jacket or something and put it on. So I
Okay.
feel official.
You open like the employees only area, just like kind of a little lounge, like right off the main hall.
It says official sorcerer's
and the door kind of creaks open, and you instantly discover why there was no one at the front desk. There are several chairs in this room, and they are filled with people. The people inside look like they've been horrifically emaciated.
The musical chair's gone terribly wrong.
Terribly wrong. There is one chair.
The music
remaining,
never
though.
came back on, and they didn't get back up.
The looks like all the life has just kind of been drained out of them.
Did you say there's one chair?
There's one chair left. That chair has it has like a little blue vesty kind of on it, and with a manager's tag on it.
I don't know. I don't think anybody should sit in this chair. At least
It's a
nobody
comfy
that
chair.
has
try it.
real skin.
It's actually a padded chair.
Oh, that looks pretty comfy
Pretty
over there,
It
Alfred.
does look pretty comfy.
Luxurious. So even.
It does look very luxurious. Is it a swivel?
High or low?
Does it have like lumbar support?
We're gonna say high.
Yes.
Oh, I have a weakness.
I have a weakness for chairs.
Luxurious swivel chairs. You guys see me? I kind of go over there. I'm just kind of like moving a little bit. And when
Kind of rolls.
when none of them are watching, I'm just kind of
Wait,
Slide
Alfred,
it.
don't do it. Look at the rest of them. You don't want to sit in it.
it's so nice.
And I kick it out from underneath you as you go to sit in it.
Oh, you crash down hard to the ground.
Look at the rest of these people. You don't want to become like them. Maybe it's cursed.
The chair squeaks as it rolls across the room, a sad, lonely squeaking.
All right. I'm gonna remember this chair. All right. We'll go do our thing, and we'll come back for it.
right.
Okay. That's all I
I'm
ask.
gonna take the jacket or the
Like,
apron. Or
yeah, like the vesty.
smock.
Yeah, smock. Okay.
Smock. And it says Chad.
Yeah.
Manager.
Night manager.
Yeah. Was it,
Okay. Chad Vader.
Who's manager now?
Oh.
Who's manager now? I'm manager now.
Is there another door? Stairs?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna. All right. That way.
After you.
After you.
Oh man! All right, I cautiously make my way up the stairs,
Point.
sword in one hand and torch in the other, out in
As-
front of me,
As you go to
warding off
head
the
up
darkness.
towards the stairs, you hear like sounds of creaking behind you as the
Chair's following us.
the stones.
the
are
chair
creaking.
begins to follow you.
Yes.
But also the bodies of the figures in the previous chairs rise up.
It's a zombie chair and zombies.
See, aren't you so glad I kicked that chair out?
They begin to
appreciate it.
follow. Begin to come over towards you, drawing weaponry as they go. What do you do?
Guys?
This is a lot of people, and
There's like 5 people in here.
this is a lot of people. All right. And we can't kill them because then
Well, they're already dead.
Are they dead already?
That's what the police report will
All right,
say.
you
We got
are
your
a
story
s-
straight right now.
Oh.
Anybody asks,
all right.
they were already dead.
They're getting closer.
I mean, we are here to stop the evil Dakarta's sister, right? I mean, so she could have killed him, right?
Wait, everyone knows zombies can't climb stairs. We gotta just keep going up. It's like zombie 101. Stairs.
you are a sorcerer and you understand this stuff.
Where's they can't go downstairs. Where's that cows?
All right, I'm not as confident in your
From
last
somewhere
statement
deep in the
as
temple,
I was.
you hear.
It's a zombie cow.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys to go up a few stairs. I'm gonna do something. Okay,
Stand back.
I'm gonna
Stand back.
stand back.
You sure? Are you sure?
I
sure?
I am 100% positive.
The,
All right.
the body of,
I hide behind Trey.
a large burly dwarf is approaching Tom. He's holding a sword axe in his hand.
A sword,
sword
axe.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, a
man.
sword
No,
hammer.
No, it's
sword
a
hammer.
a sword hammer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is this a small doorway that we're kind of going up to these stairs?
It's like a circle stairs.
a circle stairs.
Yeah.
So it's
Does
not
it
like
have a
one-
guard? Does it have a railing on it? Because if it's not,
No, it doesn't meet code.
oh man,
Doesn't meet code at all?
Guys, I don't know if I can climb these stairs. It does meet code.
You can do it.
I'm
Just
so-
stand near the wall, and I'm gonna go ahead and use
All right, good
my.
point.
Finally, I'm going to use my powers. All right, these powers that I have. It is part of our blood that we can. That all of the Ludans, they have the ability to create gold and precious metals. All right, this is kind of how this is like
how you do it.
This is how we do it. And I'm going to basically create
Full Metal Ludons.
this wall in front of us of gold.
Wow. Okay. All right. That sounds some major miracle action to me.
It is. As this just
You
this
think this will work?
Is this your special?
translucent.
Is this your special
line?
family ability?
This is
kind
my
of like
this is my special family ability.
Are you?
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
I have done
I was
this
scared I was gonna wreck it.
before. Never
Are
gold.
you skilled?
though.
Or would you say?
I'm
Are you
s-
an
I'm
expert
st-
at this?
I'm an expert at this. This is my one thing.
Okay. So-
Making gold.
Your one thing is just the ability to create gold out of nothing.
Just gold out of nothing. All
I
right.
love gold.
That's what it is.
Okay. That's 3 dice.
3 dice. That's right.
So again, we go. Think it'll work?
Please fail and let it be all
Okay.
silver.
I have 2 successes.
It's a miracle.
There we go.
A giant golden wall shoots up to the ceiling.
It's not gonna hold long.
It is gleaming.
It's very gleaming.
Gold isn't very soft.
It is pretty
As
soft.
as you say that aloud, you see like a dent appear, like small sword-sized dent appear into the metal.
It's time to go.
Like, so the wall.
Yeah, it's totally cut off your escape, like into the room. You now must go up the stairs but there is a wall of solid gold there, and it would appear that the risen zombie workers are now beating on the wall with a sundry of implements.
There's like a chair imprint.
Yes, one
Big
chair.
chair divot.
And there's also you see a zombie face. One of them maybe
there's a
smashing
chair
their
for the
face
zombie
into it.
and then
Right.
the chair. All right.
So as we're running up, I'm totally gonna ask Aldred, if you can create gold out of nothing, why aren't you living your luxury life now?
Because that would be boring. Just making gold. Just doing that. Just the grind of just sitting in my house. That wouldn't be fun.
He's not a mint.
Experience.
Sure,
Right.
Midas. Okay.
I think it's just like lead with like gold filigree over it.
Hey.
The precious stones are like, glass and cubic zirconia.
It was the gold the one-time thing. Like this used to be bronze and silver that you used to do, right? Like
I'm training. I'm getting better. Don't ask me to do that again, though.
Well, let's stop talking and go up the stairs.
Okay.
So since we're in a hurry, I will now pick Morty up by the waist and
Carry him up
But he's
up
in
the
front
way.
'cause he's the brave
He is the brave knight.
Oh,
he's
you're like
carrying me
you're
and putting me in front like a shield.
Point him out. You just like
Morty,
palmed
there
him like
there
a
are
basketball.
Yeah, you've got the torch in your hand still.
on the my back plate.
we had installed previously.
You've got handhelds.
Yeah.
Awesome. Morty, are you still holding your torch?
Yeah, I would be. I don't
Okay.
think I ever dropped it.
All right. This stairwell is definitely not used very often. You're getting all kinds of spider webs in your face and whatnot.
Oh God, guys! I think I got a spider in my back. Oh my God! Please put me down.
I'll shake him really hard.
Cut it out.
I got it. It's off.
Okay.
Upside down. Shaking this way for a little bit.
I'm sure a few pieces of silver fall out of my pocket. Guys, I'm gonna need that. Don't.
I can create gold, but it's it's the penny on the ground that's gonna make you your millions.
That's
all
right. That's right. You come up to the next level. This is the second level of the
We're at the next level.
level up.
We're on our way.
All right, you are now what is it? You're now halfway here.
Level 2, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
You come up to the second level
Pretty
of the
fast.
place. The door in front of you, where this door is like it was a wooden door, but as you get there, the door has kind of started to crumble away to like ash. Yeah.
What do you make of this? It is crumbled to
It
ash.
looks like it used to be an actual wooden door.
Which
Was it an ash tree?
Come on, man. I don't know. I do gold. Like, not
Your
wood.
customers, like make this? Can you make doors?
No, this was not us. If this was Ludon's, this would be gold.
Yeah. Be gold or bronze.
It would be. It's not wood. So I've never been in this room.
Or would it? I feel like. All right, I'm just going to open the door.
You touch the door and it's just kind of like your hand goes through and it falls away to
I
ash.
use him. I use Morty.
You're just kind
You
of like
get pushed through.
on
Oh
the
God,
side,
guys!
kinda-
It's hard to breathe out of the dust. Come on.
Your armor is now you are now covered in like soot and it's not like burnt. Yeah, basically. The immediately in this room is a fairly decent circular sized room.
Pretty decent sized room.
It is. It's a circular room, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Right. And just inside this room there is it looks like what a circus tent, kind of that circus tent look that kind of comes up
Yeah.
and it goes to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that is made out of glass, okay, and it has a few kind of gold ribbings that come down to it.
Mm-hmm.
and inside this large tent, it's probably say 20 feet across, is a large circular table, and this is a it was called you would know from your family lore that this table was where the
room of translucence where we would hold our family meetings. And it's all coming to me now as I'm remembering Grandma's old tales of the one wooden door where,
well, no, that was
elders would
added.
meet.
That was added, but because this tent thing was added too. But you're right.
Isn't
This
there a
was where your
when the wooden door turns ash, you wear the glass, you might be in the past or something like that.
crazy.
Yeah. Yes. It is. It's the prophecy. As you are, our GM knows, this is the prophecy.
It is the prophecy,
Yep.
and it is a sign. It is a sign that the seventh son of the seventh son,
It said, keep going upstairs.
who would be named of Alred, has a moment of choice.
Okay.
That person has your name too.
That I am named Alred. There's a lot of Alreds in our family, but I'm assuming this is me.
You're only the 6th, though, not the 7th.
You had a
Maybe.
twin. Was it this twin that's absorbed?
Uh
What's the word for
huh.
that?
In the womb.
The virgin or virgin.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
There's a
about.
word for that, but yeah. So yeah. So
It's exactly
so you're
that.
the 6th and the 7th.
6. I'm the 13th. All right. Come at me. All right. So what do we we got?
It could be. I'm not sure.
I'll Google it.
I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm the chosen one. All right. We've got that. That's a trope. All right. We're in. All right.
It's full of all the tropes you can possibly imagine.
Okay. All right. So we walk into this glass room. There's a prophecy.
Oh, step
Well,
lightly. The glass is going to break easy. We don't want to set off any alarms.
And is this like their only entrance into this room?
No, it's certainly not. This was the meeting hall where
Oh.
his band of heroes would meet. It was their round table.
Okay.
And their likenesses and names and faces or whatnot are actually carved into the spot where they sat at the table and whatnot.
Slowly walking around the room, touching the chairs. It's not really. It's the chairs, but
I have my back against the wall, and like every brick that I go by, the little handle on my suit of armor just
Catches.
clicks against the wall, the metal surfaces, and because I don't want to get anywhere near the glass table because it's gonna break easy.
it will.
I don't want to get near it.
Has Discard's sister been doing anything in here? Is there anything that I feel like would be a miss?
I don't know. Roll sounds like miracles for me.
Yeah,
Roll some miracles.
This is miracles. This is just a 1 too, because I've forgotten about this place. Like I should have paid more attention. There's a 1.
You're not exactly sure.
Looks good.
You don't think that? I mean, there's
Man,
no way that she could have gotten in here. I mean, the door was strong enough to hold back anybody,
of
and
course.
there's nothing to worry about.
It's a sacred room.
Right? It's a sacred room. There's nothing to worry about.
She wouldn't have needed to come in here for anything, right?
No, nothing. So,
Beyond this little circular room that you're in, there is a it's like a square, kind of a square room. And there are 6 pedestals, okay, arranged along the walls. Each pedestal containing the likeness of an armor of one of the members of the
Ludans.
yes
The
of,
armor.
of his guild.
Man,
For his
that's fancy.
adventuring
I'd like
group.
to have some of that armor.
Go right ahead, man. What's mine is yours. It's not really mine, but I'm just,
I feel terrible. I mean, it doesn't. It does. I don't even think it fits me.
you can try. I'm sure it's magical.
I would love some magic armor.
Just go do it. Go grab one. While we're here, Trey, do you guys wear armor?
I know.
You are armor.
I have my manager's jacket on. Does that count? This shields me with the authority of a
Authority.
manager. Yes.
Fair enough. All right, we'll let our friend.
So I want to go up to the shiniest of the armors.
The shiniest of the armor is a... what is the name on that pedestal?
The pedestal?
At the base of the armor.
Alfred Ludon.
Alfred.
Okay.
Okay, it's Alfred.
You've gone to the shiniest
Are
of
you
the armor.
sure this is okay, Aldred?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's got to
fine.
be like one of your grandpas or something.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's.
It's his it's his great grandfather's armor.
I really don't care. This is not my style. It's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
you're
if you say
standing in
so,
front
Yeah, it's
of
cool,
the-
man.
In front of the pedestal, this armor looms over you.
I'm gonna look up at it. Sorry, Alfred. I hope this fits me. I hope you're magical. And I'll slowly take it off of the pedestal,
Okay.
and I'll just put it on the floor. And I forgot that I have to take my armor off first before I can put this new stuff on.
Well, it's
So-
larger. Maybe it's like layers. It actually helps if you've got an extra layer underneath.
That's a good idea.
I
That would
can't lower
that
your
would
arms.
double protect me.
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome. I love that idea. I will try to fit this armor on over top of my other armor.
So you take the armor off the pedestal, and it is surprisingly light for such a large suit of armor. You know. To
Well, I'm a strong
disassemble-
halfling.
Yes, but still, you begin disassembling the pieces. You pull off the vembraces.
I take my time. I don't
and-
want to ruin the
and,
armor or put any premature dents in it.
As you disassemble like the clamshell and begin strapping it up on yourself, and as you do, you're putting the large pieces in, and they're beginning to shrink down.
Oh,
They're
this is
beginning
great.
to get
It's magical.
smaller.
Is it cold in here?
There is a bit of a breeze.
That was a bit of a stretch. I'm sorry. I was going for shrinkage.
I know what you're going for. Yeah, I
I
got
w-
you.
I-
I see where you're going.
So Sheriff Tensorian says double armor for double heroes. And then someone named Sound Card says they don't like you. I think that's because you know them.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
That's very mean.
Pretty sure it was a joke.
All right, we'll count it as a joke.
Yeah.
the armor begins to shrink down.
Watchers 1, us 0.
And it's beginning. It gets down to like the top of your armor, and it's beginning to continue to shrink. What do you do?
Is it to the point where it's uncomfortable now,
Yes,
and it's crushing the armor underneath me? So it's
perhaps.
I'm gonna shout out Trey Aldred. Any chance this could be booby trapped? Did you know anything about your great grandpa? Because it fits, but it's even small for me now. It's starting to a little uncomfortable, and I'm like pulling on the collar, trying to get it to not choke me to death.
It's starting to bite into your skin. Your armor below your armor, your first layer, is beginning to be pressed into you, and it's starting to collapse in upon you.
Like a turtle being crushed in his own shell.
Don't fall on your back.
Yeah, well, so I'm going to have to use my muscles and try to rip this off.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I have much experience in magical ripping off of armor, so I'm going to...
Yeah, okay, but I mean, it's a strength-based. You said you've already established you're a very strong halfling, so...
I'll take 2 dice. Fair?
That's fair, yeah.
All right. Double ones, and my my muscles is a 4, so I rolled double underneath
About
it.
as good as you could do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are trying to get this armor off, and while normally that would be a complete success in your case, what you are not able to remove it, but what you are able to do is kind of expand it outward and keep it from crushing you.
Like a pufferfish.
Yes, and you feel it's still tight on you, but you've also noticed that your under armor is gone.
Under armor.
your
There's a name.
first
We
suit
should patent that. I think
your
that's a
first suit of
business opportunity.
armor
It is a business opportunity.
is gone.
Interesting.
Like it's almost like you're not wearing it anymore, or perhaps it's been absorbed or something of that nature.
Interesting. Well, Trey, you lost your handhold. I think my armor's gone.
We can make a new one.
But it fits you.
Like a glove?
Yes, like a glove.
Am I fully encased in this armor now? Like I'm in a bubble? Because that'd be fantastic.
No, it is a full suit, so like the helmet is on and whatnot. You can open the helmet, you can open the visor, but you can't remove the helmet. And like it's like the gloves, you have the greaves on and the vembruses and the pauldrons and everything.
Guys, I am fully protected. This is the best suit of armor ever. It's awesome.
It is Ludon armor.
And
I'm like super protected. I could do anything now. Bring it on. Where's Descartes' sister at?
Can you pee?
That's a problem.
in kind of in the back of your mind,
My boots are gonna get really squishy.
You'll be all right.
you hear a
We'll
voice
take it to my dry cleaner.
in the back of your
I
mind.
lift up my boot immediately to see if there's a leak hole.
There is. We're not gonna let you talk about
That's
this,
okay.
boys.
I'm fine.
We
You
wanna
guys-
talk about
you
this
guys
leak
go
hole
ahead.
for the
Talk about
eye.
a leak hole. That's a-okay.
I'll take a finger and I'll jab a hole in right there.
Do you guys hear a voice?
Someone telling us to get on with the story.
No, not at all. He was saying he hears a voice.
Oh, you hear a voice.
Yeah.
What's with the perplexed look you have there?
I mean, there's a ringing in my helmet, but I'm pretty sure it says you must advance.
Is that what the voice is saying? It's not your tendonitis coming back?
No, I'm pretty sure it's this helmet. Knocks on it again. All right, guys, I think we should get a move on.
I'm gonna hold him up, see if I can hear the ocean.
All right. So now, since you have this suit, you feel empowered.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure. Then you better get.
I'm prepared for anything now.
Go ahead.
All right, I run through the next door, not even looking at what's going on.
Okay.
Yee.
Or the stairs.
You
Are we going up?
you
the,
run
we have
through
to
the
go up
next
stairs,
door
or is it-
and you plow through the door. And
It's a
it
perfect little halfling.
yes, there's a
hole in it.
perfect halfling. Somewhere as he's plowing through the door, somebody off screen goes, "Oh yeah!" and the door explodes outward, and you come out into a this appears to be like a grand hall style area. So the grand hall runs like let's say it runs straight. You came in from like the off to the side like this, and you're now out in the grand hall. You recognize that you are over the you were over that main hallway that you guys had come in, just based off the physics of the architecture of the castle.
Yeah.
You would recognize that's where you are.
Okay.
You have been to this room before.
Family dinners, whatnot, important meetings.
Important meetings. This is where the several times a year there was like a large family gathering, and the head of your family always sat at the host table.
You guys see it? It's all really nice chairs.
Oh yeah, totally
All
plush,
Plush.
plush.
high backs, super
floors.
double padded.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of walk over to that head of the table and just kind of plop myself down, and I just get this mental image of me kind of just sitting there with all of my close friends, just kind of, we're all having a good time. This is kind of my place now.
Rubbing your hands down the armrest.
I'm just going,
You begin to smell fine foods cooking, and you get that bubbly taste on your tongue of a fine fizzy drink.
I love fizzy drinks.
And you kind of realize there's a goblet in
it
your
lifts
hand
you
right
up.
now.
There's a goblet. There's a goblet in
Yeah.
my hand.
You're looking around, and all your family is there. Everyone is very jovial. People are coming up to you, clapping you on the back,
Kissing
telling
my
you,
rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
All of that stuff.
This is fantastic.
You're being fanned.
Oh, bye.
Trey.
Trey's banning me. It's amazing. I want to take a drink out of this fizzy cup, and
Okay, you sit down at the. Do you sit down at the chair?
yeah, I sit down in this chair.
Fantastic. As you do,
Alfred's
there
mortal
is
enemy
people
are
come
fancy chairs.
come up to you and they put trays of food down in front of you.
Yeah. What do they see? Like as I'm doing this.
Yeah, what do we
So
see?
what you guys see is that Alred London has gone up and he started like talking to people like people who aren't there. And he's taking drinks out of a cup that he doesn't have in his hands, and he's he's clearly laughing and enjoying. He's extending his hand out, and kind of. He's taking a seat, and then he's starting. I assume you sat at the head of the table.
I did.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did
my
he
seat.
hit his head
Of
on
course.
anything when he
As you
came
walk
through that
towards the front, the
door?
current head of your family actually motioned to you to take your seat at the head table in the head chair. You look down, and your ring is the largest of the rings in your family. You are the family head.
And I'm going to be enthralled in this vision
Yeah, I kinda
rapture.
feel like we need to leave him here. It'd be kind of cruel now to take him out of this.
All right.
Just
All
let
right,
you
guys.
die.
It's been good seeing you. It's been fun.
That's what you see.
Um,
In here, the room that you're in,
I
you
think I
guys
can hear other people
you guys witness a roll miracles for me. Roll miracles.
Just one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Fail.
I failed also.
You two are also hearing kind of voices and people talking, and you're looking around, and you're beginning to see like some spectral figures. They're kind of becoming
Ghost!
no, they're like they're so it's like they're kind of like phasing in. That kind of the camera shot as it pans over, and like you. It's like you have a party scene behind you, and you just bring it over like the top of the active scene, and it kind of like slowly that slides back in her place. Is it?
Oh, we got some AR. All
Yes,
right, nice.
right. You totally ARing. There's a lot of augmented reality going on, but it's actually the point now. It's virtual.
Okay.
Because Tom doesn't see anything different. Tom's in full on virtual.
So you
Trey, we got to snap him out of this.
I'm
What
sorry.
Do we do?
Alred's in full on virtual.
Alred's. All right. So you guys they're seeing the vision now, right?
Yeah, they're kind of at the same party you are.
This is really confusing to me because
Alred's
These peasants in your party.
I was seeing more lines. Trey is waving me with his whatever his giant
Yeah.
leaf,
Palm
banana
leaf.
leaf.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And
He's-
all of a sudden,
Going-
and then
He's there.
and then I see him.
No, we're trying to keep it clean.
He's got
mostly.
what you see. He's holding a palm leaf in his hand.
Yeah, but then I also see him down at the end of the table now, right?
And he where he walked up to you, he's about in the same place. Like you looked over and like maybe he moved.
So there's two trays.
Maybe.
There's two trays. My vision tray.
Almost
and the
like
real
one could
Trey.
be plate.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's his twin brother.
It's his twin brother. I'm like, I'm like, this is great. All right, get a leaf.
We have a formal tray and a casual tray.
That's right. For all
One has
occasions.
jeans on. One has a suit.
That's right. I'm still wearing am I wearing my manager's jacket when I'm painting you?
You are. Yeah,
you,
I only
you have to call that tray over. Why aren't you on this side of me? Fan me from the other side.
I only have friends in high places, and everybody wants a manager
Yeah.
as their friend,
That's right.
for sure.
You get stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how you get stuff done. You talk to the manager.
That's right. Strongly worded emails. Be surprised how far they can get you. All right, so I'm going to try to resist this. I know this is some sort of illusion or spell, and it's clearly tied to the chairs because they knew that was his weakness. It's part of the prophecy too about the ash door and the past and the glass and the blank in the chair because it all rhymes. So I'm afraid that I'm going to have to just pull the chair out from under him, and then I'm going to smash it down on top of the table.
Okay. That sounds very muscly to me.
It does. And I failed.
No, wait. Oh, wait, you're
Oh,
rolling
no,
muscles.
no, you're right.
You
You're
roll
right.
under. That's a success.
This game is so easy, and yet I'm so dumb. That's a pass.
Well, it doesn't help they're both M&M, so, you know.
That's true.
Yeah. So the chair underneath Tom, or underneath Alred, is ripped out.
My word, this is the second time you all have done this to me. I just want to sit down in these sweet chairs.
And it is smashed onto the table.
Aldridge, as
the
much as I hate to say
tray
this, no
of
more sitting
food-
for you. You have to stand or be carried.
I'll be carried.
The tray on the table explodes. Food goes flying everywhere. Alred, you get a hot stew. Slams up into your face and it burns you. It's kind of burns and leaks down the front of your shirt and continues to burn as you land on the ground. It's going sliding further and further down the front of you. It's very hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah, it's like fresh out of a boiling kettle.
All right, I immediately. This is the other thing that you guys have tried to get Alred to stop doing, but any excuse I can to just rip off my shirt and show my finely tuned body. There's no questions. I'm just like,
Sun's out, guns out.
yeah. And one of the reasons why the armor was so tight was because the Ludons, we've always also had an affinity for just really tight, clothes.
Form-fitting.
Yeah. I've got my brown belt, my really tight leather fantasy pants. And
So I picture the camera like a shot up at you.
Yeah.
And you're just standing there like all muscular and like your oiled, chiseled body. And the light in the room is reflecting off of my armor and I'm standing on the table and it looks like the sun's out. So you're just like,
yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and roll miracles for me again, but get a bonus die to it.
Okay. 3s. We're good.
Okay. You kind of realize that this was an illusion that you were in, and you began to see through it. As the ghostly apparitions start to fade away.
My good friends, I must thank you once again for allowing me not to completely succumb to my carnal desires of chairs. But I appreciate it.
who knew that chairs would be your mortal enemy?
Discard's sister, that's who would know.
She must know the prophecy as well. Quickly jump in. I'm starting to see some red on our streaming, so we may be breaking out or in and out. I don't know yet. No one in chat said anything, but usually when that happens, the stream crashes. So, just so as you know.
Yay!
We better find Discard's sister then.
Yeah, we better hurry this along before we break the internet. Our streaming is going so awesomely,
That's right.
and we have so many viewers that we are breaking the internet.
Okay.
We were up to 6 at one point.
Oh, all right.
Now we're down to probably none.
Sheriff
right.
still here, or we all gone?
No, Sheriff's still here. Carnal chair desires, he says.
That's right.
Arnold Sheriff.
Write it
That's
down.
good. We like when you play along at home.
Yes.
Carnal chair.
Someone in this stream has to be
desires.
entertaining, and if it's not us, it's
It's
gotta be
gotta be you guys. That's right. Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a box around that one because
That is
that'll
pretty
be
good.
important
It's
for
my
later.
weakness.
That and zombie cows.
What's
All
my
right.
weakness? Chairs.
Cheers. All right. We
Right.
need to end this.
We've
This is
got to stop the chairs.
Enough fooling around.
All right, I'm gonna roll up my manager's sleeves. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
And
do
remember,
this.
you're only wearing a vest.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna leave this room behind.
Okay.
Morty the Bold leads on.
As you look around here, there is a fine, heavy layer of dust throughout this entire room. Like this room hasn't been accessed in some time. It's been a while, come to think of it, since the last family gathering that was here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them lately, since it's been commercialized, has kind of, in the past 10 years or so, has moved elsewhere to the much larger and far grander Castle Ludon. It's made of solid gold, not brass. Like
Guys, I took my allergy
so.
medicine today. I'm not scared of this dust. We got this.
Yeah. That's their problem.
Right,
Move on.
right. I
This
mean,
is
they're clearly
luxury
missing-
town. This is our roots.
right.
Is there any footprints in the dust?
There are. You see 4 sets of footprints that are not your own, and they're leading. They lead back out of this room to another set of stairs.
I
that go
follow.
upwards.
I follow the
I
steps.
follow.
Okay, and this as you're going up, this is a long spiral staircase. It's kind of a long spiral, and you climb for what seems to be an hour.
I'm not
Feels like
scared
we've
of
been climbing
heights.
for an hour.
Let's go.
This is I'm being carried.
You have to stop Trey and climb on,
Yeah.
right, and then
Trey's Warforged. He can just keep going
Yep.
all day.
I have like a shoulder thing
Yeah.
that's just like a saddle. He just sits on it.
Yeah. We're more worried about make sure Monty's
thump,
okay.
as you keep going.
He's wearing that super light armor.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And we're just gonna keep on going up
These
stairs.
heights don't scare me, guys. Let's move.
2 at a time.
You exit out you come through a large, grand archway.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly this triggers a memory of yours, a description of the Archway of Ludon.
Does this seem familiar to you in any way? Trigger any sort of memories you might have?
It is gold, wrapped in gold filament lettering.
It is triggering many memories. I wish I would have paid more attention to Grandma when she told me about these.
You must listen to your elders, for they have wise words to pass on.
I'm learning this in my later stages in life.
Sadly, wisdom comes to the aged.
It does. Write that down. It's Proverbs, kids.
It says it's written in a fairly older Eladrian dialect. The rough translation of it is basically the hall of. It says basically the Hall of Heroes, and
Halls in this place. Hall of
And,
Heroes. We are heroes. This is where we are meant to be.
there is
Maybe
also
if we can make it through the gate, we'll be full heroes, and not just half.
But like full.
I'll grow 2 feet
You will.
and be a whole man.
Or a horse, because you have 4 feet.
Also that. That's a possibility.
It is.
What kind of sorcerer are you?
Not a very good one, apparently.
Okay, good. Then the horse thing is probably less going to happen.
Yeah, it's not
But-
do that.
I like it.
Yeah. Are these footprints going into this
I'm
room?
gonna change my
yes
thing from sorcerer
below
to
the
manager.
All right, you are a
the
you're a
word that
manager.
it says under there. Hall
You're
of
allowed to do
Heroes.
that. Give yourself
There's
titles.
another bit of subtext under there that says it also says the Sanctum of the Sun.
Sanctum of the Sun. Are there a lot of windows in here? Where it's
How
like,
is sun spelled? Is it S-U-N or S-O-N?
It's kind of
That's my O
funny
face.
in that in Eladrian it's the same word.
Damn it!
it's-
I can't read Eladrian anyways.
Thankfully, I do. This is.
I was going to
Sun.
say, thankfully you can't read it. Okay.
And we're gonna walk into this. Well, I'm gonna walk into this room just like
You go through
awestruck.
the gate, it's kind of a door, and you open the door. First thing you would notice is that there was a seal on this door that has since been shattered. There's the sides of a seal there. There's a ball laying in the corner. Half a seal over there.
Poor seal.
There probably was lots of clapping at one time.
Is there a little clown hat, like a birthday
It's
hat?
burnt asunder.
Oh,
is.
man.
I'm gonna yell out in this room. Sister of the Scots, we know you are here. Show your face.
You enter out onto a large. It's like a large. I'm having trouble describing things tonight. Sorry. So it's a large. Think like an open air room. Okay.
Balcony?
It's like a balcony, but
Oh, it's like a
balcony
Beauty and the
generally.
Beast balcony where he fights Gaston outside. That's what I got this picture. Way to go.
Sure.
This is a great description that you just given me, man.
Glad that you got that.
Way to go, DM.
I'm glad that I'm a
Great
mental.
description.
I'm a mental painter here, guys.
All right.
Yes.
Wide
So it's a
open
large kind
area.
of open area.
There's music welling up.
There would be large, like what you said, there would be large windows, but they're open air and allowing plenty of sunlight to stream through here.
Yeah.
Um,
That's it. Chamber of the Sun.
it is probably
Guys, be
about
careful.
like
Don't look at me. You're
50
going to hurt
feet
your eyes.
by 30 feet. It runs over pretty much the top of the entire top of the castle, of the temple rather. At the center of this large room, there appears to be this altar. Okay.
Okay.
And what you have is you have 5 swords that have been taken in like stack. You know how you stack rifles? How like rifles or muskets are stacked together in
Like
like
a-
groups of 3s,
old
and
pyramid?
like
Yeah, yeah.
like in tripods.
Yeah.
You have a similar thing, but imagine it 5-pointed, so like in a pentagram. Is what this altar is made out of, and at the center of the top, where where the hilts have crossed out like this, sits this glowing ball. And it's
It's
glowing
the
with
other one.
this.
Is this does this look like our friend Socrates?
No, his
Does
was
it
a
look
cheap
like
knockoff.
Socrates balls?
His
Yeah,
were much lower.
lower,
Yeah.
and yeah, they had a
A crack, almost like a vein
Yeah, they're
going through it.
fiery. Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
that's what they had.
This one's smooth and tight.
Full, right?
We broke
Great.
him.
Nope. Oh no, no,
All
no,
right.
not
To
broken.
get that ball, I'm going to leap over the.
Okay, I'm still describing. I mean, you can leap right into action.
It's slow
Okay.
motion. And
so
it's like you're
so
going.
you run.
Yeah, they were
Grab
putting
that
hand on
ball.
So is this like
Baywatch?
Top Gun scene or a Baywatch run?
Baywatch.
Baywatch run. Okay. So you're
So
you're
Trey
slow
Baywatch
motion.
runs over to it,
Right,
and
you're-
I just walk past him.
Your
like,
manager
casually.
flat vest is kind of like flapping in
Oh, yeah.
the breeze
Oh,
behind
I'm
you.
Use it like Mario's raccoon thing and fly when I.
Oh, you're gonna you're gonna Takuki suit your way
Yes,
over there.
That's right.
Awesome. Okay. So you start wagging your tail and flapping your manager wings as you're Tazukiing across the sky. Standing off behind, or rather over the large glowing sphere, is the sorceress Descartes.
Wait.
Sister. Standing there. She has her arms outstretched, and there are these glowing like bands of like lightning energy going down like Palpatine style into the ball.
All right. I'm gonna
And
change my suit and I'm going to aim for her now.
okay, there are several other figures in this room. One large, almost think like orc-sized man in like plate black armor, massive, just massive figure, holding a large like maul in his hand.
All right, change it again. Now going for him.
No, that one's mine. He's the opposite of my armor. He's the darkness to my light.
All right, so I'm back on her.
There is the third figure in the room. Looks has you might say Eladrian beauty, Eladrian physiques. Upon his wrist, he wears a gleaming gold ring bearing the symbol of Ludon.
Grandpa, you're a bad man.
Grandfather.
He has a platinum white hair, and you would recognize this actually as the current head of the branch of your family.
The patriarch.
Yes, the patriarch.
Down with the patriarch.
Yeah, I'm about to crush the patriarch. All right.
He has a skillful or a very light rapier looks at his side. He's wearing he looks. Yeah, you know what? He looks a lot like Sean Connery from the dude from Braveheart. What was his
Braveheart.
name?
You mean
No,
you mean
shit.
Highlander?
Highlander.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
I'm like Sean Connery was not.
We're
in
we're
Braveheart,
having
man.
bad trouble with movies
Ramirez.
tonight. Ramirez, thank
Ramirez.
you, thank you.
It
Looks
looks
a
like
lot like Ramirez standing there, except pointy ears
So
and
Sean Connery with a soul patch
yes.
All right.
and a Scottish accent.
All right. You're
It's kind of what I was picturing when you were describing your
yeah.
family.
Okay. I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna run towards him.
And that's okay. There additionally are two other figures in this room. They are small, look to be like dwarf-sized, and looking at them, they appear to be like they're made of stone, and look to be almost like golems, but they're like dwarf-sized golems.
Half gold.
Yeah. Yes. That is the scene that is set before you. The light that is in this room, which this room is normally glowing and just absolutely blinding almost with the amount of light that is coming, from the ball on top of the swords, and two from the open air. It is beginning to darken. The sun, like glowing miniature sun, is beginning to dim, and it's like everyone kind of drawn like a gray screen over gray filter over the camera. So everything
like a
is.
sepia filter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like a sepia filter on Instagram.
Yes. Okay. Like that.
Oh yeah. You're flying at this thing.
Oh yeah, I'm
All right. So what do you do? Who are you flying at?
right at her.
Right at her.
Yeah.
He's got to He knows you were a sorcerer.
Yeah.
We were a sorcerer.
Okay,
You know
because
that you got to stop them.
you said you were gonna fly at the dude with the sword.
Yeah, but I changed that back. When he
'Cause
said
I-
that
'cause-
was his.
Oh, okay. I
He
missed
called
that.
dibs.
He
So
called dibs.
You got to respect the dibs.
Okay, dibs has been called. All right.
I mean, he just turned himself into a manager magic missile.
So what I like to
and
imagine happen is that
turn
in
course.
my mind, I'm doing that, but in reality, I just like fall over the balcony and land on my face on the bottom. But we'll see what happens. So what would this? Would that be muscles or? It's probably a miracle, honestly.
Are you legitimately like flying?
I'm trying to. I'm trying.
Oh,
to,
yeah, that's
I'm trying
definitely-
to like rocket into her.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be miracles.
Okay.
So you're
I'm
Trey
wearing
Missile.
I'm wearing the jacket. I'm prepared. I am actually a sorcerer, so I think I'm an expert.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Come on, good rolls. 5, 4, and a 1. So one of those is a success.
All right. So you will manage to slam into her and knock her away, but she is going to get a shot off at you, and she is going to kind of fry you with some lightning
Okay.
as you come in. And you're a Warforged, right?
Mhm.
So are you a classic Eberron Warforged, or
Yeah.
are you more of a mechanical machine?
I think more like Eberron. That's what I was envisioning. So
Okay.
Out of like mostly like metal, stone, wood, like
All right.
tendons and that kind of thing.
Okay, so you definitely take some damage.
Yeah,
Like
it hurts.
it hurts, but you kind of slam into her and bowl her over away from the, almost knock her down. But you definitely knocked her away from the ball. And she still has
Get
one.
your hands off that man's ball.
Camera pans up, it crosses across for your eye.
All you
And-
see is
and-
Michael
the
Scott-
slits.
It's
And it's
a
just
Michael
her.
Scott move where like the camera goes to everyone else in the room and they
Uh-huh.
all look really awkward.
Just kind of. I'm still standing over in the doorway. I'm just like grimacing. Like, come on, man.
And she
My
says,
buzzer just falls
"No."
down. Like, really? You can't.
"It shall be mine."
Whoa! You sound like a man,
she's
baby.
got-
Are you? Hold on. Are you discards or
Man, baby.
you discards or discards sister?
One and the same.
Oh.
It was a trick the entire time. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Layers within layers.
You want to go for you?
No, I'm on.
I'm gonna walk confidently up to this big hulking black armored figure. My shield hand is gonna like raise a fist at him and like shake at him. Let there be light, and I like take my sword hand and just take a swipe at him, trying to cut him off at the knees.
It sounds like a fight, like a muscular thing.
All right.
And you're a knight, so I
I'm a
imagine you're
knight.
pretty proficient using
Yep.
swords.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll
And
give you,
I'd s-
say 2 for that.
okay.
I don't know if you're really prepared.
I don't know. I got my armor on. I'm confident now. Like I'm not
Yeah,
cautious.
but I wouldn't say you're prepared. I mean, because that's like you've taken time to set up the situation. Fine. Roll
What
it. Roll it. Go
I
for
did
3.
watch.
Go
I
for
did.
3.
I did watch Trey fly through the air.
That's fine. Go
I
for
had
3.
time to set up and measure my strike. One success.
One success. So your sword kind of crashes into this guy's knee, and it definitely finds purchase. And there's some some blackish green blood that kind of leaks out, and he kind of like crumples down a little bit. But he takes availability with his opening and brings down his massive maul, and he catches you directly across the face. and it rips off the helmet from your face.
Oh man, that hurts a lot.
You got a little line of blood coming down out of the corner of your mouth.
And I look at him and say, "You might want to get that looked at. That's probably infected."
Okay.
Grandfather. As I shout across the room, how could you ally yourself with somebody like this? Look what they just did to my friends. Do you even care? We're family. You allow her to come here and just defile our sacred family halls?
Totally thought you were gonna say balls.
I did.
Not that quick.
Alred, my son, my grandson. Come here. Come join me, and I will tell you the tale of why I'm here.
Why should I listen to you?
Have I ever lied to you,
No.
Granddad?
Your granddad.
That's all you've got.
Come
No,
here.
okay.
Come here. I have some fuzzy drink. And he sets one down on a little stool and pulls out another one and kind of pops it open and
Whoa.
I'm getting a really weird vibe from the old dude trying to give you something to
Yeah.
drink. Like, I would not touch that drink.
You don't think I should?
Did you ever take popsicles from your grandpa?
No.
Previously?
Did you have a secret between you and him?
No. It was, we really didn't talk
Spend
too
some time in the cellar?
much. There was, no. It was just, he was always he was absent.
Absentee grandfather.
It was. But
The worst
he's
kind.
here, guys,
What?
he's
I was
here
busy
now.
running the family.
He's here now. He's back.
You can't make up for lost time.
But he's given away your family's
Nay.
ball.
This-
Luxury.
Yes,
Think of the
what
luxury
do
you
you-
could have. He's giving it away.
You all are right. How dare you defile the sacred ball like this?
I have traded. I am trading the old ball for the grandest riches of a god.
You know what? I think it's time we trade the old man for the young. And I'm going to use my powers. And I'm going to basically create some silver swords in my hand. Just like materialize.
Boom.
I'm going to
Silver
go
swords.
running full at him. I was shirtless, tight leather pants, silver swords, full on anime
Yeah,
boy.
you're
Just
glistening
like,
at this point from the hot from the hot stew and everything.
What do I need to do for this?
It's totally a muscle attack.
It's a muscle attack.
Yeah, you get the
Yes,
swords.
yes, it is. It's a muscle attack.
Because you're great at that.
I am. But these are my swords. So that's two.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, you're proficient in it. Yeah.
There's also a Baywatch run, too.
Yeah.
Glistening abs.
No, this is like you've got like jets of light. This is anime run, man.
Oh, okay.
Anime run.
Hair flowing backwards.
Oh man, success. I got a success. One success.
So are you striking to kill? I need to know.
I'm striking to maim.
Okay, so your
Because he's
sword,
another gorgeous man. And
Fair enough.
We're all kind of.
Yeah. So your sword your blade comes out and it slashes across his face.
Like, how do
You
like
put
that?
a nice scar across his mustache line or his beard line ruined.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like
He's gonna have a gap in his beard, like a half-inch gap.
I'm like almost second guessing what I just did.
What have I done?
I'm like just like this is like the moment where you that's like
Sorry, bro. I didn't really mean to
grandson.
do that.
It's time to go to school, boy. And I will take swords for 100. So he pulls his sword, his rapier out.
all right.
On God.
We cross swords.
Not
Yes, your
right.
two swords versus his single, your short sword's a chopping weapon and his stabby, finesse weapon, flashing in the fading sunlight. It is a rather beautiful and somewhat poetic scene. The animators got extra pay for this one, lots of overtime.
This is where we spent all of our budget on.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of budget on this one. Okay. So go ahead and okay. We'll come back to you.
That's right. I'm in the background. It's really cool, but
Oh no, yeah, it is definitely. We're gonna have a whole minute montage of you guys fighting.
we're not in the background. While you guys are doing your thing, the one thing I keep forgetting, correct me if I'm wrong, but Eladrin, they have wings.
Do they?
I don't think
Yeah, sure. They
if
got
you want them
wings.
to have
I'm
wings,
pretty positive they have wings, unless I'm getting some other obscure Dungeons and Dragons race confused with another one.
Yeah,
But
the Eladrin do not.
No,
have wings.
Okay.
typically they do not, but
in
these
this
Eladrin
game,
do.
Eladrin may,
we
if you
do
want.
have wings
Yes.
in Far
Farkingdom?
In Farkingdom.
In Farkingdom,
So you're gonna be
Farkingdom
fighting
Eladrin do.
like angels in the ceiling.
Exactly.
Yes, wonderful.
Yep.
that
what
way,
we're doing.
that way they're kind of floating and doing their dance in the sky with their swords. I am trying.
You're in every
to-
shot.
I'm trying to viciously chop this big muscular.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that's all happening in the background. There's this big major fight. behind
Groot's dancing around
it.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Seraph Jetsarin says Asimar.
Asimar, that's right. Oh well, I'm an Eladrin. I'm multi-classing. All right, right now I've dipped a little bit into this, into that.
You've gone a bit. You've gone a bit super.
Yeah, yours is a little. This is a little more. Yours is seen as a little more grungy, kind of. There's a lot of
Yeah.
blood and viscera going on over there.
Yeah. I'm literally trying to chop this guy down to my level. So
All right.
he's gonna be the Black Knight without any legs and without any legs and arms by the time I'm done with him. Hopefully.
So he
He'll have
he
to bite
has
me.
his large maul, and he he kind of pulls himself up to his full height, and runes along the raptor along the handle of the maul begin to kind of glow in this red light. It works its way up to the face of the maul, and it bursts into flames as he swings it through the air at you.
Coming in hot.
No kidding, right? I'm gonna beat my chest a couple times with my sword hand, and I'm gonna say let's see whose light is strongest. And I've got this this is the hall of the sun, right? I've got this gold armor on. He's coming at me with this flaming maul, and I want my armor to shine, and I want to put forth my inner light and shine and just cover this guy in radiance and kind of like a shadow, just cover him up and blot him out.
Roll me some miracles.
I'm gonna say this is new to me, so it's just gonna be one.
That's
It's
fair. That's fair.
shot in the dark here, guys. Literally. Oh my God! I rolled a 5.
That's a success.
It is a success.
So, success at a cost. So your chest plate begins to glow brightly from your inner light and bouncing the light off of in the room, and the hammer comes flying down. And you see that his armor is starting to start to melt away a bit. It's starting to glow from the heat, and parts of it are starting to drip off, and his hammer still continues on, and it smashes into the center chest plate of your armor. The armor shatters from you.
That's not good, man.
No.
But he is actually kind of launched backwards after he hits you. Kind of bounces off, and his maul goes flying backwards. He kind of spins around and stumbled, and is blasted away from you, from the shockwave of the hit and the explosion of the armor. And when he kind of pushes himself back up off the ground, his faceplate is shattered down. He's got half of his orc face, from this part, like a reverse Phantom of the Opera mask, basically. Is sticking out. He's got blood running down it, and he is definitely
I've
seriously wounded.
I've
by
got
what
my
you've done to
opening,
him.
my magic golden armor from the temple.
Yeah.
The power of the Chamber of the Sun did what it needed to do. my opening. I want to run up at this guy as he's reeling, and almost like drag my sword, kind of catching the gold fleck in the ground, and like putting like a little divot in the ground with my sword, and just run up and like fly and just bury my sword in this guy.
Well, you can fly too.
No. Like
Oh,
I'll make a halfling.
guys.
I'll make
we
a halfling
all
jump.
fly.
Wings sprout out of my back.
That's right.
Well, no, I just use my manner.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You flew already.
He
You're
did.
OG. All right.
So I make a jump that looks. I jump so high it looks like I'm flying as I just come down and I want to put my sword through this guy's chest.
Okay.
So
Cool.
his armor damaged.
Yeah, roll some muscles and get a bonus off that.
Okay. This would be a fighty night thing to try to finish the
Very
enemy.
much so.
So, come on, low numbers, lots of them. Oh, 2 successes, and I rolled a 4.
You do. You bring your sword and describe that killing blow for me.
So he's stumbling back, and probably his last step, he falls backwards and just falls on his back, and he looks up to see me just running at him. And about 20 feet away, I make a huge leap, dragging my sword behind me, and I just pull it up in midair. And as I come down, 1 foot lands kind of on his belt, the other one on his chest, and I just drive my sword like right through the base of his neck, gold, and you just kind of see the rest of his armor melt away as my gold tipped sword now is killing him, has killed him, nearly cut his head off, but just right through the base of his neck.
You smell burning orc flesh.
And he so
He
dies.
can't stand the heat.
Stay out of the
Sunroom.
ballroom. Yeah, sunroom. There you go. Yeah.
Ballroom.
Sorry.
All right.
I pull my sword out. All right, who needs help?
All right. So
I've found my courage. Let's do this.
I'm going to do the thing like in Avengers 1 where Thor used the lightning at Iron Man, and then Iron Man got charged up to 400%. So she hit me with lightning. I charged that up, and I'm going to shoot it back at her with my miracles.
Roll it.
With your miracles.
Yeah, think it'll work? Here, we'll take it.
I don't know, man. I
1 success.
So you blast into her, and you're hitting her, and you can see like her skin is starting to char and whatnot. Her hair is just poofed and frizzed out. you definitely blasted her, and you can see that the connection between her and the ball, like because she still had like one lightning tendril coming out from the ball, and it's very.
She's got a good grip on that ball.
It's very clear to you that energy is leaving the ball and coming into her.
Not a euphemism at all.
So as that happens, you hit her definitely, and you hit her hard. But she reaches out and grabs a hold of that stream of energy that's coming out of you and begins to pull.
Ooh.
And you feel that the energy within you is starting to be sucked out of you.
Okay.
That's not good. I see the plight of my companions over here, and I thought we had it for a second.
Yeah. We were doing good,
But we didn't, as my blade is still locked with Grandfather Ludon. And then I have a memory. Grandmother Ludon. Grandfather was always absent, but who was always present was grandmother. Cooking me good meals, teaching me the finer things of life, proper etiquette, just how to carry yourself as a
gold
Ludon.
out of nothing.
How to make gold out of nothing. As you see a small child trying to make little trinkets and whatnot.
Making sure you stay fit.
And exactly. It's what it was.
Got to maintain those washboard abs, right?
That's right. She taught me all of the important things in life. Exactly. And as you see this image of this small boy trying to make, she's like, remember, a Ludon's power comes from the ball. But remember, only the most powerful may have the power. Back. Remember this. Grandfather Ludon, for years, only you have ruled this family. But what I will bring is not just myself, because I have learned through this journey that is not about what one as an individual can do, but with the power of love and friendship. As I look at each of my companions, and I tell them, get to the ball, put a hand on it, and we will overcome this day. And I'm going to just start dropping. And I'm going to...
Your ball's going to drop?
It does. I'm going to drop, and I'm going to try to put my hand on the ball, motioning for you all that I need your help.
With our powers combined.
With our powers combined, we can summon the energy of the ball. Grandfather Ludon curses slightly under his breath. The boy has finally figured it out.
He has, and he is going to try to kill you with a back strike.
Oh, Grandpa!
As you run away.
I'm running away.
He's going to stab you in behind.
He does.
And now I know why Grandma kicked you out.
Slicing at my wings.
Yes, he does. He brings down and roll me a shoot muscles just to evade.
No, I do not evade.
You did not. So he severs one of your wings, and you begin to fall.
I drop.
You think we start spinning?
Right, but you fortunately are able to spin down and continue on your way towards the ball.
Okay.
Falling with style.
I am. Kind of. I reach out my hand before it.
Around.
All right.
I want to see what Alward's doing, falling toward the ball, and I hear him. I'm gonna run up and I guess try to shoulder this lady, Descartes' sister, away from the ball, and kind of shoulder her, push her away. At the same time, catch myself and kind of grab it. I want to grab the ball.
Okay.
Firmly.
All right. And
I'm going to do what I was born to do. I'm going to hold that ball. I'm going to pick it up out of its cradle.
Okay.
Hold it.
All right. I need all of you to give me a miracles.
This is like Guardians of the Galaxy where they're all holding the stone.
That's right. That's right. You're all holding on to the Infinity Stone here.
So if we're all helping each other, right? We're all rolling.
You're
three
all
dice.
getting you're all getting your miracles, and you're all helping each other. So
all right. Oh yes.
1 success.
2 successes.
2 success. Oh. 1 success.
1 success. All right.
That's pretty good.
That is good enough.
Exactly.
That's
Good enough.
That is good. No, that is actually fantastic. You guys got a 5, and I was a 5, right? 5. Yeah, sure. I can do math. All right. So that's what you guys got, and it is fantastically enough. As the power of the sun flows into you and unites you, you all become this glowing, luminous beings, rather, not one being.
Captain Sun.
From the large... there's the chain of you, the life force being drained away from Trey into Descartes, and all of you together through your power of teamwork. There is an incredible blinding light as the top of the Temple of Swords disintegrates in a explosion outward. Night turns into day. Sound ceases to exist. When we come back,
Except the
it is sometime later.
Underneath us.
The camera, kind of pans up from the falling dust, and before us we see the glowing sun, and we see 2 hands holding on to the ball.
What was the third?
We see a gauntleted golden hand on the left, and we see a
Got my armor back.
Well, yeah. We see a Did you wear gloves? I don't know.
No, he was just wearing pants.
Pants.
Okay,
Pants.
so
man.
we see an Eladrian
Leather-
hand
Leather
on the
pants.
right, and a third hand reaches up to, kind of touch the ball again. As the camera pans out, the three of you are there. The
third hand of human.
the halfling knight, the Eladrian noble, and the human sorcerer.
I'm a real boy. I'm naked.
None of this is coming.
As
to
the
me.
camera pans over to
You pick up Granddad's ring.
it pans over to Morty the Bold. You hear that voice in your head again, the one you didn't listen to before, and it says to you that you've truly found that the light is within you. It is not the armor that makes one strong.
You have the courage in you the entire time.
Right.
I just had to dig deep. Look inside.
Yeah, and you walk over and you pick up the ring. Actually, there are no more. The bodies of your grandfather is gone.
Ash and dust.
There's ash and dust. The Cardis is gone. The golems are gone. There's nothing up here except you guys, the altar, the swords, and the ring.
I put that ring on. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
And
Control this wealth now,
And I'm
boys.
like, wait, I'll be right back. And I run out of the room, and I come back 8 minutes later carrying a golden chair. And I bring it, I sit it down just in front of me.
I sit down like this with my boys next to me, and then I look over at Trey and I realize, wait a second, he's a human. He can't carry me anymore. And this was all for nothing.
And you have that look of oh shit on
Yeah.
your face
Oh.
as we fade to black and cut the credit. So there you have it.
Yay!
Well done, Brad.
That was
Roll with the
muscles
punches.
and miracles. Here we go.
Well,
So.
thank you everyone who was checking us out in chat. Appreciate it, hanging out with us. Again, it does always make the game better when we have people we can chat with. Brad, thank you so much for running that with
Absolutely.
zero prep time. Having been running before. Ryan and Tom, thank you for playing. I had a good time. So, any last words before we go around? Sign off.
No, this was fun. Give it a try at home. Easy enough beginner game, probably.
So, where'd you got this off Reddit?
I think it was on a link somewhere on Reddit that pointed to it, but
Yeah,
I got it from their. They have a website. I think it's on here somewhere on this sheet. Muscles and Miracles by Daniel Kassan. It's got his email on here, and it tells you where you can get the. You can get it.
17 Designs.
Yep. And if fantasy isn't your thing, the original game is based on Lasers and Feelings, which is space.
Star
So
Trek.
Star Trek. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Anything else from you, Brad?
Nothing.
All right, Tom.
No, it was good. Hope to see everybody again on future streams.
Absolutely. So, until next time, see ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And I awkwardly look for the button.